Been looking forward to this one for a while now. This is Prospector. The premise is kind of cool. It's a management automation game where you manage and automate on an alien world. Anyway, let's jump on in. Alright, we are just landed, which is grand. We've got this little sort of, I don't know, spacecraft module here, which is going to be our base. Thank you very much. Yikes, you scared me, and no thanks, I don't need an AI to do my job. We will hopefully be able to skip through most of the sort of tutorialized elements and make some nice quick progress. Okay, so we have our sort of core module here. You'll also note that there is a dotted line going between my little character and the module. That is this thing down here. It is the big old battery, and the big old battery is going to allow me to use my mining laser on a variety of different sources, including minerals and organics. We're going to mine for a little bit of ore over there. You see, if I get too far away, then we will break that connection, and that means that my laser juice will go down, and I will not be able to replenish it unless I get within range of the ship again. So that is what we're going to do. Now, we're going to start automating things very, very quickly here. Something that I do like about this game is that we are able to get up and running quite fast. I would very much like to craft some of these things. So these are like little anchors, and I can quick craft them, and we can effectively extend the range of our electrical area by adding these suckers. Now, there is a Ophelia unit here, which is going to require a few extra resources to get up and running, but that is alright. There's also quite a lot of interesting stuff happening in this world, and I am quite interested to explore it. But for now, let's maybe build ourselves a transformer near the supply line, because the transformer is going to allow me to hopefully, let's build it like over here, and then let's build a little connector up there. The transformer is going to allow me to start building some buildings that are going to be automated, which is quite nice. Next thing that we need to build is a muffle furnace. This is going to be the first way that we can refine and process some of the materials that we are able to find in this world. Beautiful. For example, we can now make hibarkium, which was the resource that we mined from this kind of thing over here. Although I don't think this is hibarkium, because this is blue. Hibarkium is yellow. There's also a little something going on over here. Not quite sure what this freaky monstrosity is. Looks like a Stargate. Okay, that's cool. We'll come back and check you out in due course. That's fine for now. Right, muffle furnace, that's looking good. Let's maybe get another one of these just for good measure, and we will build an exporter, and we will build that right over here. And the exporter is gonna allow us to hopefully make a little bit of money, because that's right, that big old spaceship that you saw in the start screen is where we are going to be sending up a bunch of resources to. We apparently need to get ourselves a wind turbine. That's fine. I'm going to need a few more organics in order to make that happen. Well, we can do that. We can do that very, very easily by coming up here. This is not organics. I'm mining ore, but we can also mine this area, which is a tree, which is fine. The thing that I like about this game is that you do get a lot of resources from each and every. I don't need to put it in proximity. I don't need to put it in proximity to anything. I just need to build it next to an empty bit of ground, and it'll be powered up, and look at that, we're going to nab ourselves a little bit of extra juice. We got a little power marker up in the top right hand corner. We need to try and keep that, somewhat positive. And from there, we can hop on over to the exporter, and we can have a look at all of these different orders. Ah, so that's Karakavite ore that I mined earlier. Either way, this is going to give us 165 credits. It's a little bit small, can't really see, but we ship the order. Boom, this little box thing heads on up to the spaceship, and we are able to hopefully get a few pennies added to our big old meter up at the top here. Now, we do have a little shipping rank here, and that rank is going to increase over time if we are careful. Now, what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go and see if I can find a whole bunch of additional resources, maybe expand my sort of tether network a little bit, and hopefully, by the time that my exporter has come back down to Earth, also there's a lot of goodies over here, so I'm clearly going to build some tethers out this way. Hopefully by the time that my exporter comes back to Earth, it's not Earth, it's like, I don't know, alien planet. Hopefully by the time that it comes back to the alien planet, we're going to be able to nab ourselves a few more orders. Oh, and the other thing that I can do is I can plant these, like, little seedlings so we can get ourselves some more trees. That's actually quite important because we're going to be going through trees quite quickly as we progress. Right, what's next on the order list? I can ship up some more Hibarkium ore, or I could ship up some organics. Let's ship up the Hibarkium ore. I mean, I feel like I might as well. And it looks like we just need one single last order. Ooh, let's pick that. Sure. It looks like we just need one last order in order to get things going, so we should have that in no time at all. And the unit is back, so let's come across here, and let's send up some Karakavite ore. Sure. Okay, so we have clearly launched enough orders to increase our shipping rank. The shipping rank is going to do a couple of different things for us. It's going to give me access to some new buildings, which is quite nice, and we can hopefully get those buildings deployed and set up in short order. Right, power a mineral extractor. Where's a mineral extractor? We got a silo, automation, that's silo, utility, where would you be? Production, there we go. Okay, so we need a little bit more organic. We need a citramite crystal. Okay, is there a recipe for a citramite crystal? It is here. Refined citramite crystal requires 2 citramite crystals. Fine. No sign of a citramite crystal yet. I mean, if I have a little look in my inventory, we can see that we don't have anything here. But I'll go on a little bit of a hunt, and I'll see if we can try and find one. Okay, good news. I found the source of the citramite crystals. It's these guys. So you see these little things? If they get close to you, they explode, and that just is exactly what happened there. However, I do have a few of these citramite crystals now. We've also picked up some crystal husks, I guess. There's also, like, a bunch of other things which I seemingly have added to my inventory in the interim. Volatile fluids. Oh, that sounds lovely, doesn't it? Right, so we basically need to destroy these suckers. Not necessarily before they explode in order to get the citramite. Looks like they got a little nest over there. So, yoink, 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 yoink. Thank you. I will take all of your goodies. Very, very nice. Okay, next question is, where do we want to nab ourselves a material extractor? Where are we going to build it? Well, we first need to set up the material processing. So we will do that over here. Let's craft, what, like 2? I mean, if that's what we can do. 3? I mean, if we can. I mean, what the heck? We'll make it happen. So yeah, get that done, and then we'll see if we can try and find a spot for this. My backpack is very full at the moment, and I am not super loving this. We can definitely get additional space, but I am going to need drop. Yep, that's exactly what I want to do. We're definitely going to need to get additional space, so yeah. I also need some more organics. Let's see if we can try and get some more organics. My trees are growing. They're just growing quite slowly. Tell a lie. They are literally growing in front of my very eyes. So I will revel in the opportunity to chop them down and make hay whilst the sun shines, which is very, very nice. Okay, so we've got the mineral miner here. It looks like there are little ore areas, like, around the place that can be mined. So we can put it down here, for example. This feels like it's in slightly close proximity to those exploding creature things, but that's alright. Okay, you need to be powered. Also, we need to eat occasionally. We've got a little hunger bar, health bar, etc. up at the top there. And these plants, we can just eat the fruits straight from them, which is very, very nice. What the heck are you? What the heck are you? Don't know what that is. That feels a little bit sus to have just picked it up. Right. I need to get a transformer. I need to get a little bit more organic material in order to get that. I also need to get those seeds planted because, let's be brutally honest, I am going to need a lot of organics in order to sustain my burgeoning automated empire. So it's always good policy to replant trees whenever I have the opportunity to do so, and I really do need to be picking up these seeds. So let's dump something useless. I don't know. Mallow puff? I don't even know what a mallow puff is. It's just that thing, by the way, but we can harvest it whenever we need. Fine. Okay. Seeds, mineral extractor powering. Let's do it. And there goes the transformer. Very, very nice indeed. We are probably, yeah, probably going to be super, super bad for power, which is really not ideal. But at least we've got it done. That's the main thing. Right, what do we need for power? I mean, is it just literally the wind turbine that we've got? Utility. Yeah, so this is going to give +2. Oh, man, this is not super good. Oh, if we do it in specific spots, we can actually get a little bit more power. Well, that's not a bad idea. That will go, like, halfway towards what we need. And then you bet your bottom dollar, I'm going to need to go and nab myself some more organics. Always need some more organics. What I really should be doing is I really should be extending the range of my network. And it's kind of difficult to see because it's so far away right now. Oh, a bird was in that tree, apparently. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to see because it's so far away right now, and it's so low power. But we do have a tenuous power link to the base. Right, let's see. Any other good spots up here? I mean, yeah, we might as well just build here. We only, to be fair, we're only going to need, like, one more after this. So it's not a big deal. And it will allow me to extend, which is kind of cool. And I really should be extending and exploring every time I go. And we'll yoink all of this. And as long as there's not necessarily some volatile enemies that are going to explode me, then we can be pretty okay about that. Also, keep eating. I am very, very low on the old hunger. Very, very low on the old hunger. Oh, look at this. +12. Okay, so there are better slots. There are better slots than just a meager 1. Well, that makes perfect sense to build it there. And that will at least allow us to get ourselves a miner up and running. Fantastic. Okay, so I can collect. Brilliant. We can drag that out. I would very much like to quick craft a bunch of belts here. And then where do we want to build? Automate resource extraction. We'll automate out of here. Sure. Fine. And then presumably we're going to want to put down another, what is it, muffle furnace? Yeah, muffle furnace. Right, we need to repair this sucker as well. An Ophelia unit needs a red block. I'm not quite sure what that will require. But I'm going to get these trees out of the way right now because I know that we're going to need the space. Because this is going to house a second mining unit for us, which is going to be very, very nice. And we actually have the power to do that. However, oh, I'm a bit hungry. Eat. Yeah, I have no idea, by the way, how we're going to get food more sustainably. Because this is not a sustainable solution. Just enjoying these three bushes. Yeah, I mean, we're going to need to find something that's a little bit more enjoyable to eat than... What the heck is that down there? Okay. There's something happening. There is something happening. I'm not sure what it is, but there is something happening. Yeah, so we've already picked up one of these things. Pick up another one? Yeah, why not? Sure, what the heck? Okay. That is a worry. Yeah, these guys are... They're not messing around. They are not messing around. What the heck are you? Can we destroy this? Oh, that's the exact... It's the exact right type of... It's the exact right type of resource that we need in order to repair our Ophelia unit. Let's do it. What do I want to ditch? Pretty much nothing here, to be honest, but we'll ditch the volatile fluids. And we'll pick up that. Excellent. And we'll eat this along the way back. And that will be me, a very, very happy chappy indeed. What is this? Are we running out of oxygen? Yeah, we're running out of oxygen, but that's okay, because as soon as we head back into our zone of control, we will get recharged up, which is what matters. Right. Mineral furnace? Yes, let's do it. Can we auto input into here? I certainly hope we can. If we can't, we might need an additional higher level in order to get things operational. Right. Let's do T. We'll flick that onto automate. We'll add. Do we need to get it coming in through an additional source? We may very well need it to go in through the front. Yeah. Or it might just not work. It might just not work. Yeah, thinking that this muffle furnace is kind of a bit garbage, so we're gonna not worry about that, and instead we're just gonna add the parts that we require in order to get this, robot up and running again. Oh, also there's like another deposit spot there that we can put a mineral in. Okay, so my understanding is that this thing is like a dog. It's kind of like, you know, Chester and Don't Starve. Limited functionality, but will serve to increase your storage capacity and provide some protection. What else can it do? It's got laser cutters, oversized salvage. Cool. Excellent. Hover carts will further improve your machinery capabilities. Okay, cool. We can also ride this thing, which is very, very satisfying indeed. And I think if we both decide to laser something, it should do something. Anyway, we'll worry about upgrading it and making it more feature rich in just a minute. But for now, I mean, we need to seriously figure out how we're gonna automate this. What I think we need to do, right? What I think we really need to do is we need to get some more stuff launched. We need to get some more stuff exported. That is very, very important for us to do. And I will interact here, and we will get an infinite amount of this stuff. We'll try and add as much as we possibly can. We will interact here, and we will get some ingots sent up to the top. And you know what? Oh, my seismic readings indicate a large object has collided with the planet's surface. It might be possible for you to discover valuable salvage. Excellent. I'll check it out. Impact origin has been added to your on-screen compass. Good. Okay, so that's up there. There is something else down here that I haven't really checked out yet, but I will get to that in a little bit. The exporter requires a few minerals in order to operate. In order to build another one, that is. And so I am interested in doing that. Maybe hop in here. There we go. And oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, great. That is okay. It takes a little bit of charging, but I mean, once this thing gets going, it's good. It's real good. It's real good. Okay, hop out. There we go. And let's get ourselves another exporter, or maybe even a secondary exporter. Right, build that there. Good. Get it built. We will go and check out the source of the impact in just a second, but I want to get to the next... I want to see what the next level is going to be. Let's, sure, we'll send that stuff up. Any additional orders that I'm interested? Plastic brick. So that's the plastic brick. Hybarkium ingot, refined citro crystals. Let's change the recipe here to the citro crystals. Yeah. And we'll add more resources to... hopefully get all of the citro crystals that we possibly have in our inventory just out of here. Yeah, it's going to be so much easier once we're able to automate all of this, but it's going to be, yeah, we have to deal with it for now. Right, so there's also an atlas here. We're going to be traveling to different areas. We need a whole bunch of cash in order to do that, but that's fine. Shipping orders, we can see what the next level is. A sheet press, a fabricator. Fine. We need to ship 5 orders in order to make that happen. We can have a little look at the orders here. And we can also see, at a glance, the map of the world that we have explored, which is just fine. Right, should we go and ride to... should we go and ride to the area of the... collapse? Or the impact, even? Not collapse. Can we access it? Maybe we need to go the long way around. It looks like we need to go the long way around. We might be trapped on this island. Yeah, this is... it's not looking positive, to be honest. It's not looking positive. Maybe I can... can I swim across here? Oh, I can totally swim across here. But, yeah, that's a bad vibe. That's a bad vibe. Also, there is another... now. There is a... now. There is another notifier on my compass as well. Which is kind of cool. Let's replenish our energy. And go and check this one out. Maybe this one is going to be within reachable distance. Okay. So if we swim across... we swim across to here. Oh, and now you decide to swim. Right. Well, that's a little bit unfair. That's a little bit unfair if you only selectively decide to swim. Ophelia unit, but that's alright. No, there's another one of these crystal things. Well, I'll pick it up. We've got 3 of them now. Oh. What the heck? Whoa! Oh my giddy aunt. I do not want to be dealing with you. Do you have any... Oh. No. No, 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 no. Let's just skip right past this. Let's walk as fast as we can. Is there anything? No? What the heck are you? Oh. That is... Another one of those. Thank you. Yoink. Okay, there was a horse or a thing. Oh, this looks like a friend of mine. Pick up the heavy salvage at the crash site. What do I need? Oxygen. Let's ride you, and that will save me from the oxygen, I think. So the heavy salvage. How do we pick up the heavy salvage? Do we just use our blasters? Nice. Oh. That is triggering something on the spaceship above, which is quite nice. Okay, cool. Jambo, my scanner alert just went off and it seems you found some valuable salvage. Yeah, and a dead body. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for you. Let's take a minute to reflect on their loss. I won't waste your time. I think we can help each other. Alright. Okay, I'm in. Your Ophelia unit is capable of carrying heavy salvage. I need you to pick up the salvage cart. Back to the habitat. That's a-okay. So, we need to hop out of here. We need to pick this up. And then we need to, yeah, we need to head back. We need to head back. We need to head back basically as quickly as we possibly can because I am losing a bunch of HP. And there is new Stargate repair available. I see. Okay. Yeah, well, as long as we make it back in one piece, we should be okay. Go round and up here. I think we'll make it. I hope we'll make it. There we go. Again, I really don't understand why that thing can't ride with me on it, but that's okay. Right, up here, down here, and back to the base, please. Okay, we made it back. No issues, with the sole exception of just a little bit of hunger and a little bit of oxygen malnourishment. Okay. We get the bit of salvage, which is quite nice. And by the way, that is one of the bits of salvage that we need in order to advance to the next area on the map, I think. So that's kind of how we're going to be making at least partly some of the forward progress. Well done, Prospector. That's some quality material. Why do you need this stuff again? I need salvage materials to construct a gateway so that we can explore other settled systems. I just need one more salvage and the credits, and I'll be able to construct that gateway. Why the hell am I paying you? I don't know, but that's it. And yeah, it looks like there's another one all the way over there. You are just... This is just not working. Maybe there's another way to get it punted in here. Or maybe I need like an inserter or something, but I don't think I do. Automation stores additional items that can be accessed by logistics bots. Let's see if we can put that there. And build this, and maybe this will allow us to store things. We can but hope. Okay, good. Quick stack. Interact. Fine. Can we put stuff directly in there? Aha, yes, we absolutely can. Okay, so I think it's just this furnace that is so bad that we can't do anything else with. But yeah, at least that's going to automatically store all of our ore, and that means that we can start getting more stuff available. Right, more Stargate repair is what we are after. I've already talked about that a little bit. 2,000 credits and 1 out of 2 bits of scrap. So that's fine. We are going to just continue to sort of manually add all of the pieces that we need in order to get more resources so that we can try and ship some of this stuff off-world, which will make everybody a little bit of money, apparently. That's what we need to do. Also, I don't know what this is. Yeah, not sure what that is. Can't recycle it, so weird. Right, let's get this order up. And let's get this order up. We might as well just continue to get stuff up and away. Anything that I want to get, I can get one of these things on the go. That's cool. Alright, let's go and eat a little bit, and then I'm going to go on another little adventure to hopefully get the second bit of steel. So I'm going to try interacting with this thing over here. Oh, it gives us a big thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. Gives us a big thing that presumably we can take back to the base, which I will do. I was just hunting for a little bit of food, video game, honestly. I was just I was just hunting for a little bit of food. Right. Oh, yep. Taking a little bit of damage. Oh, come this way. 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 It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Take it back. What are you going to do? You want to just drop that there for now? I have absolutely no idea what we're going to do with this, but we can just leave it there. Okay. Let's head on over to this little objective and see what is over there. Oh, this is not what I thought it would be. This is like a flippin' boss here. Yeah, let's maybe not actually, video game. Let's just get the heck out of Dodge. Let's go and check out what this thing is over here. It's another potential like crash landing situation, so let's maybe hope. My HP is very, very low, so I think I'm going to need to swing back via the base in order to top it up. But apart from that, should be alright. So, we've arrived, and it looks like there is a creature on this unit as well. I was hoping that maybe it would be not on it, but that's okay. What I've done is I've actually built quite a handy supply chain all the way out here. I have farmed a few organics. I maybe have died in the process, but don't ask too many questions. And if I get a few more organics, then we will be able to, there we go, hopefully recharge a little bit over here. Now, I need to find some food. I need to find some food real quick so that we can replenish our HP. There we go. Finally. Yeah, replenish our food a little bit. Get the HP back up and running. And there we go. Ooh. Don't mind me. It's a good little bit of salvage right over here. We'll yoink it. Thank you. And then we'll maybe see if we can try and attempt this boss. It's going to be a bit spooky, but if needs must, I suppose then needs must. Alright, I think this is the best case scenario that we're going to be in. Let's get into position. Let's zap you, and you are obviously going to do some nasties. We will continue to zap. And hopefully... Oh, that is not nice. That is not nice. My Ophelia unit is in a bad way. What the heck? Don't want to deal with that or any of the electrical nonsense. My backpack is full, is it? I thought my backpack was somewhat more empty. Apparently it's not. What the heck? I died? Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. Ah, I see. You're here. You have come back. You've come back to life. You've come back to life over here. Right. Well, let's follow the chain all the way back up to this sucker. I don't know how like killable this thing is going to be. Maybe I need to move on up the ranks before we're able to challenge it. I only need like one more bit of scrap, obviously, but can we come out here? Yeah, sure. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll try and fight with full HP this time on our units. It's not going to be easy, I don't think. Like its attack pattern is quite nasty. Yeah, look at that. There's my corpse. We can destroy you and get some resources back, right? There we go. That's kind of nice, I think. Yep, we got it all back. And oh yeah, we got some stuff here. We got some stuff in our unit. Right. Let's hopefully the horse gets out the way. Okay. Goodness gracious me. It just follows you. It follows you. Holy cow, this thing is nasty. I'm not even sure how I dodge this. It's just going. It's just absolutely going for me. It just keeps going. Okay. I mean, how do we get in range? That's the real question. Okay, destroy that. That's good. So at least there we go. At least we don't have to worry about these explodey boys. God, maybe I just need to see, it's crazy. Yeah, so the unit is once again down. I am in a perilous state and seem to be taking damage even if they don't hit me. Very sus, if you ask me. Very sus. Right, yoink, yoink. See, I'm just taking damage even if they're not there. Oh. Can I heal you? I can heal you. That's what I want to do. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Ow. Ow. There we go. Yep. Nope. Get in. Destroy this thing. Ah! Harvest. 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 Harvest this. Harvest this. No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be in it. I want to harvest the thing. Oh. Okay, this is not ideal, but at least. There we go. Die. 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 At least we've got the. At least we got the thing off the scrap. That's kind of good. That's kind of good. See, it's just the area of effect is absolutely gargantuan. Can we maybe like retreat, hop out, and then can I? There we go. Heal you up. That's good. Okay, so that's a strategy at least. Okay, let's do it. Incursion, right on in. Let's give you a zap. Give you a zap to move out of the way. Yep. So I can see the scrap. You can follow me. I don't care. Yep, you're gonna force me to take damage. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. That's okay. That's okay. That's totally fine. Right. Recharge our batteries just a little bit from here. Recharge on a little bit of food. My tiny little pathetic laser is going to be able to destroy these suckers, but, I mean, I might sustain a little bit of damage in the process. I'm still taking damage. I'm still taking damage. There must be a way to better... There must be something that I'm missing here. There must be something that I'm missing. Because this is just ridiculous. Okay. Eat. 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 And eat. So, that's good. Right. Back in. Back into the fray. Right. Enjoy 2 packed loads of lasers, you sucker. There we go. Yeah. Maybe it's just we're supposed to sustain the damage, and then we come out and we go back in. Okay. Recharge the batteries. Still take damage. Yep, lovely. You're gonna get shocked. Oh, nice. You do seem to be attacking better without me actually in this. So if I set that to attack, will you just go? Now, it seems you attack some robots and some enemies, but not other enemies. Well, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just go all in. Go all in. Go all in. I'm clearly not going to be able to get this bit of steel until I can destroy this robot. Maybe I just need to face it down. Maybe that's exactly what I need to do. Okay. It's still there. It's come back? How is that the case? I do not know. There's literally another one. Was there 2 all along? Or does it respawn? Right. Retreat. Hop out. Heal up. So you don't die. If you die, then that is even more of a pain in the backside for me to deal with. Right. Yep. Yep. Destroy these guys. Charge up. And then face down this sucker again. That's what we do. Oh. Where are you? There you are. Don't know what that thing is, but we will destroy it. Spawning jellyfish, little jellyfish, I guess. There we go. We're out of juice. Come back. Recharge. There we go. And right back in. Right back in. Yep. Still do not understand. Still do not understand what's going on. But this time, I'm hoping that I will have enough juice to maybe make the kill permanent. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. That's enough. It's enough. Amazing. Okay, so it looks like we do need to destroy the thingy. The big jellyfish octopus thing. We need to destroy that before we get our resources. Our entitled resources from the fight. It's a good thing that I built a big, long line of connectors all the way over to here. Because if I didn't, then, well, first of all, I wouldn't know how to get back to the base, but also, I wouldn't have been able to recharge my robot. So that is, I think, a learning experience for us all. Definitely make sure that you're building the connectors. Right, it's about time that I... Yep, thank you. It's about time that I actually start doing something with my ores. Because I need to get a few more orders up to space, so we'll do that. That is obviously the second bit of steel, which is great. I'm sure the scrapper is going to be absolutely delighted. Absolutely delighted with this. That's good. Yep, you're happy. I like your style. Thanks, I like your style too. Will now you do some work? If you have the credits, I construct the Stargates. Yes, cool. Yeah, I do not have the credits yet, but I will have the credits very, very soon indeed. So, refund all? No, I don't want to refund all. I want to leave you on that. I want to do this, and I want to pick up some ore, which we are going to do. Yep, let's get it all out and interact. There, go. Go, 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 go. Get the job done. We need as many of these things as we possibly can, and then we're going to see how many orders we can fulfill with just the junk that we have collected. Alright, looks like we can fulfill a few orders, actually. The Karakavite ingot we can get up. Great. Hey, and that's going to get us the shipping rank 2, which is going to be the Fabricator and the Sheet Press, both of which we will use to hopefully automate things. Ugh. Okay, looks like we'll have to automate things. For example, the plastic sheet press is going to be required in order to get the next level of deliveries. Mineral extractor, sheet press. I will take the sheet press, and I will take the sheet press right here. Presumably, looks like we can automate this. Just getting a good automated vibe from this area. No, we cannot automate it. We cannot automate you. That's illegal. Okay, well, I hope that we'll be able to in the future. Let's get the plastic. More plastic, yes please. Get as many added as we can. Just crush all the plastic down, and that will at least be something. I am still waiting for my credits to go through on this order, but we'll get that soon. And then how many plastic sheets did I need? I needed 9 plastic sheets. 9 plastic sheets and some Karakavite ingots, and that will be enough. Beautiful. And there we go. Let's get that order shipped off. Fantastic. Now we just need to wait for it to process. We need to wait for it to complete. And then we will be good. Line gun ammo? Hell yeah. That's what I'm interested in. That'd be great. Also, what's our next order mission? Or what's our next order reward? We can see here. It's a robot modder and an optical table. Okay. That's going to be good. Any orders that I want to get immediately up? A Karakavite order I can do? Yep. I mean, if we get more resources in here. How many was it? It was 7? Easy peasy. Look at that. Adding 7 at a time. That's what I want to do as opposed to adding them all individually. That's a much more sensible thing to do. And I think that is our 7 sheets. Fantastic. And we can get this order launched. And just in the nick of time, we can get this Stargate repaired. Brilliant. Excellent. So it's clearly not going to take very long at all. And that is going to allow us to get to Valaris Prime. Oh, okay. And there's unlocks here. A Moth incubator. Let's contact the leader and see what's going on that one. Remain silent. Reading loud and clear. Maybe you can help me. My staff is overloaded and cannot keep up with the research. You specialize in xenobiology. Okay. That's cool. I would be... You'll use this queen to propagate a colony of moths. I'll add orders to your shipping queue requesting samples of various types of items. I'll pay double the going rate. It's a deal. Can I not charge her more? It's a deal. Your verbal consent is all that is required as I've been recording this conversation for insurance purposes. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Collect the queen larvae. That's nasty. That is absolutely nasty. Right. Did I get the... Did I get the next order? Oh. Where are you? Unknown life form detected in nearby drop pod. Yeah, we'll go up and have a little look at this, sucker. I don't think it's too far from the base, is it? Where are you? Is it up here? No. I mean, it's this thing, isn't it? Oh, it's... Yeah, that's literally right there, Potato. Come on. Right, moth incubator. Let's build a moth incubator. Yep, I will care about whatever you say in a bit, I'm sure. Moth incubator is Karakavite ingots and moth queen larvae. Can I build you over here? We need trees. We need trees to be in this vicinity in order to breed moths. Well, what about something down here? Yeah, I mean, this can definitely not go wrong, can it? This is of course going to be absolutely perfect, and we're going to have no issues with moths further down the line. Right, I need a few more things in order to build a transformer, just to get the power. But the good news is that I can absolutely eliminate these big rocks really, really nice and quickly. I'm also probably going to extend. Yep. That's not enough, but it's fine. We're going to be able to extend our network down to here, but I'll deal with that after we build the transformer. So transformer needs to go in this vicinity. Yep, perfect. Get that built, and I'll build some more. Where is it? Quick craft. Yep, some of these suckers, so that we can connect up our infrastructure. And that will be good. I'll be able to get charged then. And we can build this and connect it up to the power network, which thankfully it's okay with. That's good. Okay, we need to complete the Valaris contract. You are going to start hatching moths by the look of... Ooh, that's nasty. That is nasty. Okay, we need to feed it berries, I suppose. So I will have to pick these things as opposed to eating them. I could also maybe destroy some of them and try and replant them. Yeah, you guys are gonna be the bane of my life down here, so let's get... There we go. Destroy you. Fantastic. Yeah, let's pick and then destroy, and then I should get some seeds. Yeah, nice. And then let's plant the seeds right over there. It's gonna take a little while to grow back, but that's fine. Again, we'll pick, destroy, and some seeds. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we'll get a little farm. We'll get a little farm going over there, because presumably we're going to need to feed these things. But that's nice at least. Okay, so the Valaris contract. The Valaris contract presumably is going to be... I was going to say it's shipping order here. But if we view contract progress, we... 0 out of 10. Okay. I don't actually know what our contract is. I suppose it's just breed the moths. Oh, and now you need mushroom caps. Alright. Well, we'll try our very best to get all of the things that we need in order to feed the moths. Also, I think we need to get the big purple thing. I think we need to get the big purple thing. The big purple stone that we've kind of collected already. Here. Yeah, let's get you moved into position next to this Stargate. That would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? That would legitimately make perfect sense. Let's expand out here. There we go. Let's get you into place. Yep, there we go. That's it. Okay, you're now in. So if we get a second one, and we do actually have... I mean, if I have a little look on the map, I'm sure that I've seen a second one. Maybe it's not showing up, but that's the Stargate over there. There is definitely the opportunity to get a second one, for sure. I mean, if there's another one over there, then we can go and find it. Right, I'm going to go collect a few materials. We're going to see if we can try and find that second Stargate thing. And then we will see what our moths are doing after that. Aha, it's up here. Let's yoink this. Thank you very much. And then let's take this sucker back to the Stargate. It's not actually too far from the base. It's just on the sort of, like, other island. Also, I wonder if there's a way that I can improve, like, the high fidelity-ness of this map. I mean, it only shows when we have all of the... it only shows when we have all of the nodes, like, in the network. Otherwise, it just doesn't really do anything. But yeah, let's go and link this up to the Stargate. And then we'll go check on our moths. I've collected a few of the resources that I think I need. But I'm still curious to see what the Stargate is going to do. Is there anything that we can send, by the way, order-wise? Oh, these are the research things that we're going to need, by the way. They're the research specimens. And that's why I need to make the Petri dishes. That makes perfect sense. Right, keep collecting the caps. That's fine. And yoink you in there. Yep. Yoink you in there. Alright. What does that do? That gives me access to a flippin' Stargate. Okay. We need to add 5 head things. Ooh. Wait. Hold on. Video game? Where am I? Oh, it's a teleporter. Okay, so we can teleport back and forth, and then once we have got the 5 heads, we will be able to do something with that island. I'm not sure where the other heads are, but there must be like more than 5. Either way, that's cool. That's good intel. Let's take this all. Take all this knowledge with us, and then let's go and check on the moths. Right, short journey later, we are there. Let's keep picking up all of the things that we need. So, let's feed you that. Okay, let's feed you that. That's a moth. That's good. We need more. We will pick. Oh, it's happening. You have a new contract with a different organization. This is acceptable. Views additional contracts is useful. Yep. You don't have the required blueprint. I'm authorized to... In the split of said corporation, you are welcome. Right, what do I need? What is that? That's a hydrostatic lab. Fine. So, pick this. Pick this. Pick this. I want to know what you do. I don't want to touch you, though, because I fear that you're probably going to end up freaking out if I blast you with my blaster. Right, we still need 8 berries. The backpack is always full. Let's get some berry seeds planted, and let's get some mushroom seeds planted as well. Oh, what do we got? Fascinating. We detect elevated resin in the nesting flora, but nothing like this level. This is effectively a resin deposit. It seems like the proximity matters. Right. Okay. Good. Very, very good, in fact. Right, let's keep planting some more stuff. We'll get more trees down as well, just for good measure. So... Oh my goodness, I got lots of trees. I got lots of trees that I can plant. So yeah, what I think we need, or what I think we do, is we get the moth queen larva from the sacs that require the mushrooms, and then we get the moths to hatch. Oh, okay. Did I pick up something there? Moth saliva. Okay. The grow caps. Fine. Yeah, so... Ooh, okay. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. And I should probably empty my inventory and come back and collect this. But at least we have managed to breed a wasp. Now, what was the other thing that I was required to build? It was this, a hydrostatic lab. Right, that's pretty easy for us to do. Let's pin the resources, because I can get that done fairly easily. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the main base, and we're gonna empty out a bunch of inventory into a silo so that we can play around some more. Oh, also, just looking at it, it looks like plastic bricks are what we require mallow puffs for. So that's fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, we don't actually need them that regularly. I've not actually built them at all yet. Let's eat that, and I will harvest you. Yep, for the seeds. So yeah, good to get the plastic bricks. Couple of things that we need. We need a Habarchium sheet, which is actually doable, like, right now. We'll just make one, because otherwise I'll end up having loads and loads of stuff and loads of junk in my inventory. But the other thing that I want to build is I would like to build... So, yeah, I've got the hydrostatic lab components, but I would like to build a fabricator, which means I need to get 2 more plastic bricks, which is... You know, is easy enough to do. I'm going to build the not the fabricator, the hydrostatic lab down here. I've got to imagine that this will take more power than my poor little network can handle at the present moment, but... Oh, no, tell a lie, that's not the case. Right, so, in order to get research specimens to satisfy the Valaris Prime orders, we need to get sample dishes, and we need to get a whole bunch of different components, like moth saliva, In fact, there's actually a lot of stuff there that we can get. Let's remove that. First thing that I want to do, though, I want to get some more plastic bricks. And yeah, I want to get some more plastic bricks in order to make this happen. We need to get the next level of things. So we'll build, like, we'll do like a tiny little bit of resource harvesting. In fact, that's literally all that we need. We could also go on the hunt for another head, or we could go to like one of these areas. In fact, let's have a little look at the atlas. What's next on the list? We need 6,000 coins. We need 2 steel, and we need 1 something else. So that's worth exploring. Let's get 2 of those suckers in there. Let's go into build mode. Let's make sure that I pin this fabricator. Yep, let's get that pinned, and that will take no time at all. That's really good. Let's go and harvest some of these. I mean, basically, I think anything that we feed to the wasps, the moths, will give us the resources that we are after. So that's good news. There we go. And it's automation, fabricator. Let's see what this thing does. You are almost certainly going to stress my power grid out to a pretty embarrassing degree that I should have thought about beforehand. But that's fine. Right, go yoink this. And that's good. And go yoink this as well. And that'll be good too. And I got a mushroom for good measure as well there. Yeah, definitely want to explore more of the stuff at the other side of the portal. Also want to figure out how to make my map not suck. Which I presume is possible, but I'm just not sure. 2 seats, nice. Yeah, I presume it's possible, but thank you. But we'll have to wait and see. Right, the wind turbine. The wind turbine is, I mean, there's not. Doesn't look like there is. Oh, it does look like there is as good a spot. In fact, there's 2 great spots down here. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Let's get this destroyed, and then let's get this destroyed, and then let's get 2 wind turbines. That'll keep me good forever. Right. Yep. And I am probably going to run out of juicy ammonite. We're going to get more organics. That was a pretty pathetic attempt at getting more organics, but we will craft some more thingies in the meantime. There, and there. Beautiful. We are now powered up. We are golden. We are ready to rock and roll. Few more organics just to get that secondary wind turbine. Okay. Well, at least we're seeing much better spots now. Need 1 more organic. Ah, yes. What about some of the monstrous trees that I built down here, which are very, very much going to be inhibiting all of my line of sight. But whatever, it's fine. Right, just gonna build this right now whilst I remember, because otherwise we're gonna end up forgetting, and I would love to have 22 spare power. That makes me feel very, very good about things. Okay, so we need to build these sample dishes. I can do that. They are built in the... They're not built in there. They're built in here. Yeah, because I've seen them before. Oh, we have loads. We can easily build them. They're just refined citramite crystals and organics. So let's do that. Let's also set up a bunch of additional citramite crystal processing. Let's also see what this does. Aha, jetpack, movement speed, silo remotes. Heck yeah. Electrolysis filter. Extracts water from food, then converts it into a small amount of oxygen. Okay. Kinetic suit mod builds up energy whilst walking to recharge the personal battery. I'll purchase that. Let's do it. I've got the resources. We might as well. Looks like I am suspended in midair, or I can't move. There we go. Okay, that's kind of cool. And modified scrap cutter used for self-defense. And that's a Eusachium ingot. Can I make a Eusachium ingot here, or do I need something more sophisticated? No, I just need 1 of these. Okay, pick up the Petri dishes, and then go back to the silo where I have stashed a huge amount of useless junk. Most notably, all of these crystals. Yep, which I will use to make citramite. There we go. Look at that. I mean, I don't even know. Can I increase? Is that the max? Yeah, that is the max. In fact, there might even be There might even be more resources coming, but whatever. We can mess around with that a little bit later on. Give me my Yusakium ingots. And get this. Modified scrap cutter. Line gun. Oh yeah, that's going to mean that I need to get the line gun ammo, don't I? Which I think is made in the fabricator. Also, was there another building that I have yet to build? I'll have to check my... Oh. Okay, that's good. So we can still toggle. We can still toggle, but the line gun is now up and running. So, line gun ammo is Yusakium. And the Yusakium is... You know what? Let's get a few of these. Let's get a few of these in production so that we always have a little bit of spare ammo. The fabricator we can now remove. And let me just check that I didn't actually build... Or I didn't actually skip past anything. Oh, I didn't build the changing station. And a hover cart. Ooh, let's build a hover cart. So does the hover cart just follow me around? Nice. Okay, well, that's something at least. The Yusakium, yep. Let's go in here, and we'll build 2 of those. Excellent. And I don't know how much ammo we get. Is it 1? Is it 1 apiece? That feels like a bad deal. That feels like a really bad deal. Yeah, it's 1 apiece. Okay, so that's going to be really annoying until we automate that properly. It's fine, I guess. Right, sample dishes. Yep, we're going to get more sample dishes. We will sort that out later. But yeah, let's check out our orders up here. Let's make sure that I'm not using my valuable line gun ammo. So we need 6, 6, 6. It's the devil's number of specimens. But that is definitely possible. Right, so we need more line guns. How many sample dishes do we have? We've got 10. Well, that's a bit of a problem. I mean, it's not a problem. It's just a bit useless. We'll at least start the process of getting the goods produced. So we can make 1. We can make... Oh, we can make lots of these things. Crystal husks. Blue. Let me check my orders again. Are they different orders? Yeah, 6 blues. Okay, I'm going to immediately make 6 blues. So we're just going to get that started. The crystal husks don't even come from... Oh, the membrane as well? Okay, so the blues are very easy to make. Let's get 6 blues started. We'll at least get the production... We'll at least get the production going. I guess we can't make any more... I guess we can't make any more moths, he says, as another moth immediately spawns there. Okay, there. That's good. Is that enough for 8? Yep, think we can spawn another of these suckers. That's good. And that should mean that we are constantly getting at least some random resources, which is kind of nice. Collect. I don't know what I'm collecting, but I just collected some moth components. Was that pupil fluid? Pupil fluid? Not sure. Also, we can get another storage cart, which I should maybe think about doing. Alright, pick these things. Do I have enough, let's delete that. Delete that. Okay, there's definitely, like, just being in this vicinity gives me some nasty, yucky, mothy resources. Yeah, so moth thorax. That's what I'm talking about. That's good. We'll get more of those. We need 6, I think we need 6 yellows. I can't be perfectly sure, but we will at least get some of this. Okay, don't know what happened there. Something just came up from the underground and decided to try and destroy me. We did see those chumps earlier, but we got him. Right, electrolysis filter. Is that going to make my life a little bit easier? I think it will be. So we need 2 Habarkium sheets, and then we need 2 plastic sheets. So I can do that. I can do that. And Yusakium and plastic. Yep, let's do it. Minerals. 2 plastic. That'll at least get us the goods. And then plastic bricks. Yeah, so we can get all of these upgrades really, really easily. That is kind of nice. So, let's get the orders sent away. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some more organics, get some more refined citramite, which is, I think, all we really need. And in order to get more refined citramite, we're going to need more of these the unrefined crystals. Although... The hover cart. The hover cart. I can build another one. I can only get 2, right? I think I can only build 2. Yeah, it's disappeared. It's disappeared from my options, but that's good at least. Okay, so on a little adventure, I'm gonna go and hunt down... I don't even need any more citramite crystals. I literally just need resin, and resin is from trees. Okay, that's fine. So go destroy some trees, and then we'll catch back up after I've done that. The goods have been secured. Loads and loads of resin. I mean, I'm just gonna like max this. I'm gonna max this absolutely out until we can sort this out. I mean, how do I do? Is X for the max? That's exactly it. X is for the max, and we're gonna just make as many of these suckers as we possibly can, and then as soon as they come in, we are gonna just turn them into sample dishes, which is just gonna be perfect. That is exactly what we need, and the sample dishes, thankfully, are made quite quickly. Now, whilst that is all happening, let's get 2 more jetpack. I'll do it. Let's get the jetpack. Alright, just got a big order of like 30? Yeah, something like that. 30 sample dishes in production. I've already got a couple on my inventory, like 16. So yeah, that should be enough to mostly get the job done. We only need one more... Well, we only have one more thing that we can do. The electrolysis filter, extracting water from food and then converting into it a small amount of oxygen. It's fine, I suppose. It's not really a big deal if we don't get that done. The plastic sheet, we can't do either, but we are getting these things as regularly as we can. And for now, let's head on down. It's so nice having those little carts because they are super easy to make things happen. Let's get 6 of these. Sure, we will do it. Let's go and see if there's anything that we can collect from there. I don't know what it is. We'll feed you. Get another moth. Excellent. Oh. Did not mean to do that. That's fine. And feed you as well, because we can get another moth. And destroy that. Very nice. Do we have enough? Yeah, we don't have enough resources to feed those, but we're getting more. Getting more every second. What is that? That's us up to 5. Not enough for another moth, but it's okay. Right. Sample dishes. Yep, I'll take it. And then moth fur, we'll do another couple of yellows. I will pop back up to the base, and we will get that sent off, which is kind of exciting. There we go. Greens up and away. What's next? Ooh. That would be 2, 2, and 2. Well, the yellows we're already underway for. So we're doing the yellows. We're doing the yellows right now. Fantastic. Let's keep up with the greens. Yeah, I mean, if I can, like, clear my inventory of any of the random insect parts that I just apparently am continuously acquiring, then that would be great. Am I getting money for these things, by the way? I wasn't actually even checking. I was just sort of completing the mission. Doing what I can. Right. That's looking good. This is looking really nice. This is looking really, really nice. I wonder, can I destroy some trees? I'm going to destroy some trees and see if I can try and plant some more seeds. I actually have plenty of seeds on me. There we go. Plant some seeds in the vicinity of the moths so that we can try and get some more moths. Be good just to do. I mean, I know it's going to take a little while for the trees to grow and come to sort of fruition, but there we go. Nice. Okay, I think that will be absolutely plenty. So let's just open with another six yellows, I guess. Not like it particularly matters. I presume that they're going to become more challenging to deal with. There we go. What have we got? Yeah. So the only one that we have on this page is that 2, 2, 2, 2, 6 greens, 2, 2, various combinations. Okay, well, we'll get that one up. I mean, any that we can take, I'll get. Although these are just normal ones that will get me. Well, yeah, they get me money too, I suppose. But yeah, these are just normal ones. They're not ones that go towards completing the Valaris Prime. So yeah, I'm not actually that bothered about that. I mean, we do need 6K, right? So we need 6,000, which is enough. Collect. Yep. Interact. And what was I on? Got loads of yellows. Let's maybe do some greens. We'll do 12 greens. Nice. And then we'll maybe do some blues, because I have not done some blues for a little while. Right. A few more berries. That'd be nice. We're gonna hatch another moth. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're doing it. We are doing it. There's gonna be loads of trees within range, and we'll get some more pupil fluid. Lovely. We're gonna see some more moths being birthed really soon, I'm sure. Delightful. Okay, yeah, and with that, we're probably about halfway through the Valaris prime missions, I would say. Yep, 6 greens. Let's do it. And then 2, 2, 2. Yeah, so 2 more greens, which we are currently seeing produced, and then some blues as well. That's the wrong button to max out potato. It was X. 32 of these suckers. Hell yeah. That's what we need. That is what we need. Okay, and then here we interact. We get some blues, volatile fluids, crystal husks. Oh, crystal husks are so easy to make. Let's also do the membranes. The membranes, crystal husks. Who actually cares? There is so much resource here that we can get. Yeah, I'm not actually worried about anything. More pupil fluids. Anything else that we can get? There's a few more berries that we can pick up. Yeah, I'll pick them up, even though we're not gonna be able to build here for a little while. That's fine. Aha, there we go. Another order up and away. Now that we got a production process in place, we're just banging through these suckers. This is brilliant. This is really nice. I'm gonna just continue. I'm just gonna continue to just make more of these sample dishes. There seems to be absolutely no reason not to. I mean, if I can, then I should. The real trouble is going to be, how on earth do we get the next components? We're going to need to get two more of these. Should we go? Yeah, should we go and attempt? Should we go and attempt a little adventure? I kind of like the idea of a little adventure. So, let's see if I can try and get this thing first. I need plastic sheets. Can I make plastic? I can make 1 plastic. I need ever so slightly more. No. Ah, sorry. No. Okay, that's a very awkward placed mallow puff, but I just need 1. I just need 1 mallow puff in order to do this. Yep, plastic brick. That's all we need. And then we will be able to get 2 plastic sheets from here. Yep. Plastic sheet. Perfect. And add 1 more plastic sheet. And then, amazing, then we can get this, the electrolysis filter, which I'm hoping is going to make my adventuring just that little bit easier. Because I'm going to need the 2 steel regardless of how we do this. I'm going to need the steel. I also want to test out my gun, my new line gun thing. Not really certain how it's going to work out, but it's fine. Do 6 more yellows. Yep. And head on back up here. See if we got any more. See if we got any more missions to fulfill. That's good enough for me. Yep. It looks like we need 2 more Valaris missions. One is 6 greens. I mean, this is so unbelievably easy. I feel like we're really just cranking them out now. Okay, let's wait until we've got space for 1 more mission. Or in fact, can I just build another exporter? Just flip and build another exporter, Potato. You don't even need to wait. You don't even need to wait. Fantastic. Yeah, sure. We'll get the blues away. Amazing. I'm sure you're delighted. An excellent research assistant, and I thank you for your efforts in allowing my team to learn more about the fascinating species. I've taken the liberty of submitting a request to Tojo Corp to extend your prospecting rights to Valaris Prime. Sounds great to me. Amazing. Colony contract is complete. Tojo Corp will claim remainder orders. Build a rocket. Okay. Looks like you're making fast friends. Unfortunately, you lack the means to travel to another planet, despite what the researcher told you. If you get me some more scrap and a few extra resources, I can build you an interstellar rocket that will allow your habitat to dock and travel to another planet. I'm sending down a few recovery pods. Fill those with the required items. Get me that scrap. Of course, I'll need some credits for my labor. Yeah, so that is the... Oh, I see. These are like landing pads. That makes perfect sense. Right. Fill that with what is required. Oh, this is so easy to get. This is so easy to get. I need 10 of these. Yep. And then we need 10 plates of that, and then 10 plates of plastic, which is, or Uzukium, actually. I don't know which is which. We can maybe deal with that later. Look, I need to go on an adventure. So let's see if we can try and eat some food first, because I'm a little bit hungry. And there's some food over here. There's usually some food over here. Oh yeah, there's a nice little handy-dandy little operation here. Use the compass to find recovery points. Wait. It's different now. Well, I mean, this is still the same, but the rocket is a different mission. Yeah, I can destroy this, actually. I can destroy this. I hope I'm destroying this. No, I'm recharging my HP. Right. Go and get some scrap, Potato. Come on. Let's go and find some scrap, and I'm going to make sure that I build a series of connection points all the way out to the scrap area so that I can actually cope this time. Right. Scrap is here. We've actually already been to this one, except this time I hope I have the goods needed to destroy it. Where's the no sign of the octopus? No sign of the jellyfish thing? Well, okay. I'm not going to complain about that at all. That was super easy. Okay, well, we'll take this back. I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm sure there's a bit of combat going on back up there. A little bit disappointed that I haven't been able to use my line gun yet. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's really good. Nice. Good stuff there. Good stuff. It's just a new bit of kit, you know? It's nice to try it out. Right, head back to the base, drop off these resources, and get the extra bits and bobs that we need for this rocket. There goes the bit of scrap. Fantastic. Delighted. Where's the scrap going to be allocated? Is it to Stargate repair, or is it to rocket construction? I would hope, yeah, rocket construction, because we might not actually have the goods. Yep, that's good, that's fine. And what is it? Plastic. We need 10 plastic. Oh, we've actually already got the plastic in our inventory. Very nice. And then this is a simple case of, we need more resin. Well, we can start, and we can go and yoink some trees. Ideally not the trees that we had kind of set aside for the moths. Not like it particularly matters though, because I mean, I presume we're going to be leaving the planet pretty darn soon, which seems like a bit of a shame, because I've learned to, I've grown fond of this. Grown fond of this alien wasteland with weird explodey shell type creatures and horses with one eye and mushrooms for ears. It's funky. It's very funky. But nonetheless, that should be our resources. I'm gonna add. Do it the old-fashioned manual way. Right. I've got the credits, apparently. We don't even need that much. Let's get you launched. Let's get you launched. We've already got the citronite. And we build the rocket. Sure. Travel to Valaris from the habitat. Well, that is this thing down here, so we will go and do that. I just welded the last joint. She will fly true. The controls are exceedingly simple. Enter the habitat, pull up. Pull up the menu. Okay. Let's go and do that. Hey, there we go. Literally off to Valaris Prime. Oh no, we need to take the Ethereal robot with us. And the little cargo pods. Oh, this is cool. This is very 2001 Space Odyssey. Except with brighter colors, I suppose. Alrighty. Okay, so couple of things to immediately note. There's clearly a lot of funkiness going on here. What the heck is this? This is a decommissioned autonomous mining operation. This is outside the requirements of your contract. Should you choose to repair this equipment for Tojo Corp, I'm authorized to grant a sizable reward for your efforts. Well, hey, look at that. Okay, repair the space elevator, repair the automated miners, and deliver cart payloads. So we've got all of the goods. I mean, presumably we can travel back. Yeah, we can absolutely travel back to the other planets over there. And look, that's another head thing. Okay, that's new. A puffer seed. Fine. There's presumably going to be, yeah, some interesting stuff here. This looks like part of the autonomous mining procedure. Let's maybe destroy this, because we'll probably get some, like, nice new local ores. Or maybe they'll be the same ores. I'm not sure. Plastic. Okay, that's it. That's all we got. Plastic is fine. Right. This is new, though. This is new. Can I build a smeltery? Yep. Which is very, very lame, because it doesn't have belt connectivity, but that's fine. Not an exporter, although we will need an exporter. I need a transformer, a range extender, compatible structures allowing direct connection to supply lines. Does this work on here? I don't know how that works. I've not actually built that yet. Organic. That looks like our food. Blanco fruit requires terraformer. Okay. Is this the organics on the planet? This is the organics on the planet. Ooh. Okay, that was a bit spooky. They're the puffer. They're the puffer fruits. Okay, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. So, is this the space elevator? This looks kind of vaguely space elevator-esque, doesn't it? I think it does. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. We will make sure that we are all connected up. I need to build one of these there. And the range extender, yeah, still don't understand how the range extender works. Uzikium, Karakavite, plastic brick. I still don't know what that type of ore is. Okay. Right, so this is interesting. So these crystals, whoa. What? Okay, so you house an animal. Presumably all of them do. Yeah. Okay. Let's loop back around so that we can gain some more power. And then come back and attack this snail thing. Sea cucumber thing. Oh, my robot has been destroyed. Well, that's a shame. Okay, backpack is full. Yeah, everything is full because we're in a miserable state of affairs. I also need more organics, and I don't really know how we're going to do that. I feel like the couple of puffer trees that we've seen have been a little bit lackluster, to be honest. And I still need to figure out what that ore type is. But we'll get there, don't worry, we'll manage. A perfect spot, an absolutely perfect spot that we can't build on because there is a mining belt already there. That's a kicker. I'm determined to get some good value spots here. Oh yeah, there's one right over there that I can capitalize on. Very nice. Yep. There we go, there we go. And we get it built. And that will keep us powered for a good long time to come. So, this does not give us... Oh yeah, it does. Now that we've got the refined Winnersite crystal. That's new. That's new there. And then presumably there's going to be a Wizuriumite ingot. I don't know. Let's go and mine a few extra resources and then we'll find out. Oh, different ore. This thing. I just destroyed this ore thing. Magnerite ore. Excellent. So that's what the ore is that we're after. And yeah, this is it. So if we destroy this, yeah, which I'm now out of juice, but it's fine. We can do it by we can do it by hand. We can't do it by hand. I wish we could do it by hand though. If I get this, oh yeah, look, I can see I can repair. I can get a little bit of extra energy by walking, which is kind of nice. Either way, let's go and nab that magnerite ore. Definitely looks like, from my purely anecdotal observations, the amount of resin that we get from destroying the organics on this world seem to be lesser. So that is just something to note. That is just something to note. Let's have a little look. That is what I'm after. That is exactly what I'm after. We need the 13 in order to get this thing down and sorted. And then we're also going to need a few extra bits to repair these tiles around here. Yeah. Nice. Stuff like that. Yeah. And then that's presumably the food source on this world. It's good. Lots of organics, but as I say, not much resin, which is a bit of a kicker. But it's fine. Right, let's repair. Let's not repair that. Repair that. I want to repair the big one in the middle. I can repair the small ones with resources that I don't particularly care about. So we need 2 of those refined crystals that were being spat out by the frog thing. I should get another furnace. Yeah, that's absolutely going to be critical to making this whole setup work on this planet. I don't know how long I'm going to be on this planet, actually. Let's get 6. I don't know how long I'm going to be on this planet. I mean, it's fine. I don't feel like I'm really gelling with it. You know, icy planets are always a little bit annoying, but hey-ho. Should I build an exporter? I'm probably going to need one, right? Probably going to need one. So let's build it. There we go. Interact. What can we get off-world here? Anything new? That's old stuff. We can always return. We can always return to the previous world and get some old stuff. Doesn't look like there's any new orders here. Presumably the new orders will synergize with some of... Yeah, drop that. That's maybe contaminating a new world with some moth eggs, but I don't care. Yeah, presumably the new world is going to synergize with this operation here, like the mining operation. If we're able to repair this, then we get the things that we need. Also, that is the moths that are already here, so I'm not contaminating anything. Right. So, automated miner. 1 automated miner is up and running. That's nice. Aha! Look at that. We are getting ore automatically delivered to where it needs to be delivered to. Very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. So, am I going to get paid for this? I sure as heck hope so. That looks like the entire journey there. I do need more magramite crystals. Yeah, I know I need to repair you. Sure, okay, let's go on a little mission. Let's see if we can try and get some more mangramite crystals or whatever the heck they're called. I need more of them. Another head that I found on the way. Yep, nice, I'll take it. And another one. Excellent. Backpack is full. Not good timing for that to be happening, but I think we got it, didn't we? I can't actually tell. Wow, we have so many... Oh! Are you baddies? No, you're not. You're just... Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I was going to say, you're just chilling. You're just chilling. But it turns out, no, you are not just chilling. You are my enemy. Conductive jelly, we'll get rid of that because I don't care. We will yoink this because I do care. And we'll yet again try and... Ooh, yes. I'm picking these up wherever I see them now because we can at least spend them on Stargate repairs and stuff like that. I presume there's going to be a Stargate on this world. Can't exactly say, but I mean, it seems like if there was... Don't trigger the big sleeping giant. Yeah, if there was one on the first world, it probably makes sense if there was a Stargate on the second world. Right, we need oxygen. Let's eat this here. No, that's not the right one. 6, and then click, eat. And because we get oxygen from our food now, it's fine. I thought these moths were friendly, honestly. I feel so jebaited by the wasps. Or the moths. That's so rude, honestly. Right. Do I have enough resources to make all of this stuff happen now? I think I do, you know? I think I do. Well, depending on how much it takes to repair all of the... yeah, max that out as much as we can. Yeah, depending on how much it takes to repair all of the different blocks, we can at least get the space elevator done. Then we can start delivering cart payloads. We can start maybe going through some of these, seeing the non-expensive ones, getting them repaired. Yeah, we'll repair you, because we can. There we go, good stuff, easy peasy. And actually, we're already in range of one of our support tethers, so it's kind of nice. Good, okay, so that's organics that we're getting. It looks like we're going to be able to get all of the basic types of ore that we were able to get on the previous planet. It looks like we're going to be able to get them here via the automated miner setup, which is good, which is fine. It's good. One more ingot. There it is. Let's get this repaired. Heck yeah. Nice. Get it all rebuilt. That is the central space elevator bits. Very nice. Okay, so now we can see at a glance what resources we're actually going to get. Am I going to be able to... Am I going to be able to interact with this thing? Am I going to be able to steal ores out of it? That's what I really want to know. Okay. We still need... Yeah, we still need a lot of this... whatever it's called. The manganite stuff. Which is perhaps... Yeah, which perhaps we're going to need to get even more of, but it's fine. We can head on over here and suss out what we've got going on. Let's see if I can try and maybe craft a few more of these things. I mean, we do have about, what is that, 2,300 organics in my backpack. Pretty much no reason not to get about 1 billion of these things. Alright, the next part of the puzzle is sorted. Let's see if we can try and deal with this stuff here. Yeah, can I yoink the stuff out of the way? No, doesn't look like I can. Right, so a few more repairs. We're still after the old, well, this stuff really. But I'm gonna just continue to expand my network out a little bit. I've got like 70 or 80 of the tethers now, so we should be able to get pretty far and get a good amount of stuff explored and collected. And another head. Good stuff. Love to see it. I'll take it. Right, a decent amount of magranite. That's how you say it. Magranite connected. That's going to give me 76 bars. What I think I'm going to do, actually, is I'm just going to head on up to here, which you can see on the minimap is actually going to yield a spot. Is it this area here? Yeah, it's this area here. So if we plonk down, if I go to press the B button, and then we get a production, then we plonk that down there. Obviously, we need to get a transformer built next to it, which is, I mean, one of the easiest things in the world to do. But once we get that up and running, and then we get ourselves a silo, which I can do, I mean, here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll end up building over the little marker there, but that's fine. Then we can just literally do input, export. That's fine, right? I think that'll work perfectly. So yeah, now we don't really need to worry about the resupply missions. All that we really need to do is work on all of these repairs, which as soon as I am done with all of this stuff, which will take a while, no doubt, because it's so numerous, but as soon as we're done with repairing this area here, there we go, it's good. Yeah, it's all of this manganite nonsense stuff. But once we've done that, we will have an infinite amount of resource. There we go. Anything else? Good. And yeah, so just a little bit more manganite, I think it's down south as well that we need to get sorted. Or yeah, it's down south, and then over to here. It's literally just a few more blocks of manganite and we're sorted. Oh, also, I'm just now realizing that we are unbelievably low on the old power, which is probably what's caused all of the problems. Yeah, build this... Oh, God, there's so little good power spots, eh? Yeah, I don't really... In fact, no, I really don't love any of these places. I will get 5 power there, I suppose. That's fine. It's very... I mean, it's lame. I would prefer 12, but it's at least something. Right, anything else that I want to get? Wisnerite crystal, we would need resin to process. Karakavite, or I will max this out. I mean, look, if we've got it, we might as well just start maxing it out and just processing it. Any missions that I want to do here? I don't think so. My ingots are worth more than... My ingots are worth more on the planet than they would be off the planet, so that's what matters. The Stargate... Ah, I see. I don't know what that is. Is that the contract? I presume that's the contract. The Valaris contract that we've got. So that's at least something. But we don't have any information about steel on this planet. Maybe we need to go back to the original planet in order to get steel. But hey, at least we've come this far. I wonder, can I Might even be worth me. Hold on. Pausing. Can I... Yeah, interact with you. Interact. And... No. That's not what I wanted to do, video game. I keep clicking on the flippin' range extender. It's very annoying problem to have. Right, punt this down to like 40. Then we get the manganite ore back. We're gonna cancel this operation, which I literally have no idea how we do that. There we go. Refund all. Fantastic. Then we go here. Then we do max, and then we do 26. So now, by my reckoning, we should be able to produce just a little bit faster, which will allow us to get all of the goods together. We're going to get that in there, and that is a route. That is a single solo route for the blue ore, which is the caracavanite stuff. How much have I got? 3. Let's do it. There we go. We're starting to see the ore come good here, which is what matters. Also, this manganite stuff takes about 1 billion years to actually process. Takes a long time. Okay, at least we can get this thing done. Hungry? Yep, let's see if we can try and find some food. Eat. Yeah, I still am learning what the native food species is over here. Here we go, repair you. Is that this route done? It's close, I think. Maybe one more. Yeah, one more ingot. That's literally it. One single more ingot. Beautiful. We can do that very, very easily. And then after that single ingots, all that we need to do is this route over here. And in fact, I've actually done most of it already. We're probably going to need the Maragonite. Oh, but we don't need it in that large of a quantity. So this is perfection. Let's get it. And the greatest news is that we don't need to power this. We don't need to power this operation. It's just... it's powered automatically from somewhere. I don't know why. Also, the video game said that this was optional. I don't think it is optional. I think this is the mission for this planet. Which is fine. I'm very, very much okay with that. It's good. Ooh. An importer allows the purchasing of resource with credits. Wait, you're telling me that I'm going to ship the resources off and then I'm going to have to buy them back? I detect no warnings from malfunctioning equipment. The rewards I mentioned will be transferred to your account as promised. I better get 6,000 credits. I hope so, anyway. I suspect very strongly that I'm not going to get 6,000 credits. Right. Can I get the importer? Where is the importer? The changing station I still don't care about. Importer? Importer? Economic? There we go. Importer is wires. How do I get wires, I wonder? How do I get wires? And do I need to explore more? Is there anything that I need to do here? I mean, we could maybe go and see this downed wreck over here, see if there's anything. Oh, I have a jetpack that I've just now actually decided to use. That's cool. Okay, destroy this tree here. There we go. Is that... are you bad? No, you're not bad. But you did spawn bad things. Right, are you going to give me wires? I do not think so, unfortunately. Yoink this. That's okay. Anything else on the map that we want to go to immediately? No. I don't think so. Let's just go for a little explore. We'll see if there's anything that we can find. Yeah, so being for a little explore around the planet, I don't think there's actually that much here. I genuinely don't. There's more stuff like down and around, but like none of it I think is going to give us sort of credits or anything that we need. I actually think the right play is to... I think the right play is to head back to the original planet and see if we can try and pick up the steel. Because if we can get the steel, then that means that we can maybe try and get the Stargate done, which I think is probably the next mission. This is so cool. This is so cool. I do like how we can revisit the planet. Right. The good news is that I have already got, I mean, loads and loads of heads. Let's get in this sucker. Got loads and loads of heads, so we can head on up to the portal here. Yeah, let's travel through this area. We now have enough heads. Let's activate Ethereal Crafting. Crafting items have a chance to duplicate for no additional cost. I absolutely love it. And 15 in order to get the next one. Okay, so this is kind of like a sacrifice area thing where, I mean, can I build a... We can't build... Oh, we can build them here, but we don't actually have anything to do. Right, so if we sacrifice another 15, then that will give me, presumably, another cool bit of kit. Right, I would like to go and take a very, very quick detour down to the Moth area, which I probably could be processing for science and whatnot, but I really just want the berries here. And then, yeah, we are going to go and head on over to whatever this mission is over here, and I'm hoping that it will be the spacecraft that I'm after, the steel that I'm after. I don't know how we're going to get there, but we'll manage. Alright, one bit of steel secured. Let's yoink this back to the... Let's yoink this back to the base. So that was from up here, but I thought we'd already got that, but apparently not. I don't know where this other bit is, but whatever the case, we'll get this steel back, and then, yeah, we'll see what the next bit is. Also, the jetpack for going over water, yeah, it's kind of, I mean, busted. It's amazing. It's really, really good. So I don't know why I didn't think of doing that before, but hey ho, great. Get this bit up. That's half the Stargate right there. The cache, however, that's gonna be a bit of a different, bit of a different question. It's gonna be a bit of a different story. Right. So I want to go here, and then we're gonna quickly. Can I go? I mean, we need to find an area that's thin enough to link up, because if we don't, I'm gonna have perpetual issues. Can we do... Oh, we gotta be able to do this. We gotta be able to do this. Hold on. Because I personally recharged, it should be fine. There we go. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough. I think I have a line down at the bottom here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So that's linked up. It's good enough. And then we can now just come... Oh! Yep, ahead. We need 15. Remember, we need 15. So then let's head down here. And my jetpack is going to be perpetually on. Oh, don't mind if I do. My jetpack's going to be perpetually on because I have the ability to continually recharge, because I've got like 45 organics, and that is more than enough to keep everything in good condition. Right. Very annoyingly, this thingy is going to be gathered by, or going to be protected by a jellyfish. Right. We don't love that. We do not love that. This is the first time that I've been here, by the way. I was going to say, there must be some more heads around. I am deeply curious to find out where the sort of positioning of the heads actually is, because it's so good if we're going to be able to unlock new mysterious ethereal technologies. Right, get you repaired. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? We've got the opportunity to use a line gun here. Okay, it's bad. It's bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not suitable for this purpose. Yeah. Yeah, so what we need it for... is the big, large numbers of enemies. So like that, for example, like you. Yeah. I know I'm losing HP, but it's fine. Jetpack. Yep, fly around a little bit. There we go. Heal up. Or move away, heal up. Ride you, and then just bring out the big guns. Yeah. Absolutely go to town on this sucker. I'm just gonna tank it. Just gonna tank it. Enjoy. 2 lasers to the face. I'm not really enjoying it, but it's alright. And we're gonna destroy you, and then we're gonna hop out before you end up going down, with the vain hope that that will be true. There we go. Destroy you. Backpack full. Don't worry. Okay. And then here. Yep. Destroy that. Destroy you. And yeah, focus right up on this sucker again. Beautiful. I think we will have to recharge maybe once. Let's just zoom away. And come back in. Yep. I think we can get away without this Ethereal unit dying again, though. I think we can just about take it. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, interestingly enough, that is going to be my secondary. Yeah, it would be very embarrassing to die right now on this little thing here, but well, my unit died. Okay. Recharge. Yep, get the job done. And then head on out here. Nice. My backpack is full because of course it is, because my faithful companion has been downed temporarily. Right. More heads. Yes, please. I actually think I rate the heads now more than I want anything else. I want to see what the additional stuff is hiding. I want to see what it is. Right. Let's get in there. I want to just sort of fly around a little bit. See if there's anything else of interest down here. I do want to explore, but I care, as I say, I care more about heads. We'll go back for the... Yeah. Ooh, that's a bit too much. Yeah, I do care about the heads, but we'll go back for the this thing here. And that will be my second bit of steel, which is quite nice. Yoink. Yoink you. And you know what? I think we just zip back. We zip back to the base. And we can do so in absolutely no time at all, because my jetpack is amazing, and we just follow all of these markers, and it will take me 30 seconds. You absolutely love to see it. And there we go. That's our second bit of steel. That didn't even take any time at all. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Fantastic. All right. Now, how the hell am I going to get 6,000 bucks? I mean, I can get money by sending the export orders up. But I mean, is that really the best way to... I mean, 6,000 bucks of export from here? Where's the big rewards that I was promised? I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, we're going to get 390. We're going to get 290. I mean, that's going to be billions of orders. Okay, you know what? I'll at least get the process started. We're actually kind of close to ranking up, which is kind of nice. Research sample 174. Wow, how amazing is that? Let's see if rank 3 gives me any ways to speed this up. Ooh, optical table and a robot modder. I'm very interested in both of those. If I build that, where is it? Robot modder requires wires. The optical table is going to allow me to make wires, and wires are required for a whole bunch of things. So let's stamp out a few sheets first. God, I'm really enjoying this game. This is really, really good fun. This is fantastic. And that's also going to allow me to get the importer as well. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so get this. Maybe there's going to be some more stuff added to the modification station here. There might be some more. I mean, I know I've got the silo remotes. We're going to have to see how that works, but it's fine. Med kits, okay. Machine parts, going to be presumably used in the upgrade of the robot modder. The plastic sheet, I will get 5 of them. Yep. I do like how quickly this thing operates. That's really, really nice. I'm going to keep sending up some more stuff. Yep, refined citronite, sure. Of course, we're now into the tier 3 stuff, which theoretically means that I'm going to be able to get more from my money, like more value there, but I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Right. Get the plastic sheets. Backpack is full. Why is the backpack full? Why is the backpack full, video game? We should be fine. Usmium. We got 2 skulls. That's absolutely irrelevant for what we require. Right, give me 6 wires because, well, I just feel like it's a good thing to do. Then let's immediately buy the silo remote. I mean, as soon as we possibly can. What do I want to ditch now? Pupil fluid? Yeah, I mean, who cares? We can get pupil fluid anytime we flippin' want. Right, yoink this. And it's going to be especially handy because we are going to be able to get some more wires on the way. Nice. So now we can do the remote silo access. Does that mean that I can do, like, the map? Do it through the map? I don't know how this works. I'm not sure how the silo access is going to work. See, that's... Yeah, no idea. Okay, well, you know what? That's a problem for me in the future. Right. Craft some more plastic. Craft some more wires. I do have a couple of wires in my inventory at the moment already, so that will be fine. This is an embarrassment. My inventory is an absolute flippin' disgrace. It really is bad. Right, but let's get an importer. I'm at least gonna see this importer in action. That's so stupid. Yeah, at least see this importer in action. I don't think maybe we're gonna be able to buy stuff that is actually useful. It's pretty cheap, to be fair. It's actually very cheap. That's very affordable. Okay, so that's a good method. I mean, if we've got money, then it's a good method to have in place. All right, next thing that we want to do is the robot modification station. So we've not yet built that. Sheet press, robot modder, excellent. Let's get that over here because I don't want to put it too near the export area because I'm going to be coming in there quite a lot. A drill mod enables Ophelia unit to detect and extract from mineral deposits. Enables Ophelia to recycle oxygen when transporting prospectors. An improved transportation mode flying above. It should be improved as opposed to improve. An improved transportation mode flying above. We need a plasma weave plate and a cryocarbon tube. Okay, so that is clearly for further down the line. That's okay to note. Right. I think I just need to keep on cranking out these orders, honestly. And in order to do that, machine parts? Is that the best thing that we can do? Plastic parts, plastic sheets is not a bad thing to do at all. We can get more of them, I think. There we go. It's good. And in fact, can I import like mallow puffs? I can't import mallow puffs. Osmium ingots. Very annoyingly, it looks like plastic. It looks like plastic. I can import mallow seeds. Is that what I want to do? You know what? Sure. I'm gonna purchase some flippin' mallow seeds. I'm gonna make a plastic farm over here. We've got to be able to automate it eventually, right? Sure. We'll give it a shot. Right. Yeah, backpack is full, but I am about to dump all of my junk out of here. There we go. And let's get... I mean, I can only place one at a time. This seems like a highly inefficient way of operating, but I can get mallow seeds over here. So, Ophelia should have the drill unit now, right? That's good at least. Okay, come on. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to do too much there, but that's fine. Right. Let's get the plastic sheets away. Excellent. And we need 2 more in order to get that operational. So I will get some more. No data. Increase shipping rank to unlock new blueprints. That's fine. We're working on that anyway. I will get some machine parts because machine parts are exportable as well. So we'll craft that. Plastic is really what we are after, though. Yeah, that is what we're after. And then down here, the O2 module, osmium ingots. I almost made some of them, actually. Let's max this out, and we'll start the process of getting them sorted. Backpack is full. This is quickly becoming highly unsustainable. So you know what we're going to go do? Let's go down and make some junk disappear from our inventory. For example, let's get this. Let's get this one singular sample dish, which is going to be amazing. Be nice if I could automate this process in some way. There we go. So that's going to get rid of another 4 items from my inventory, and it's going to get us some research specimens, which is, I guess, better than nothing. It's better than a slap in the face with a wet fish, as you might say. And what are we up to cash-wise? 1,600? I was really kind of hoping for more, you know, money from the mission. Insect pinchers. Sure, we can get rid of those as well. Maybe I want to get another chamber thing here. We need plastic, brick, and a sheet. Yeah, to be fair, we probably don't need an extra chamber, but it would be nice. Right, yoink a few of these things around. Yoink that around, because we're getting plastic. Yeah, to be fair, most of the plastic that I've actually got in this game has come from just, like, wreckages that have just been around. So I haven't really done much... towards... And that doesn't even give me plastic. Yeah, I've not really done much towards mallow harvesting. But I will. I will in the future. I've planted a bunch, so I'm committed to doing it. Committed to doing it. Right. Pick up these things here. Great. Any more junk that I can get rid of? Red insect guts. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, that's freed up, like, one space. One space. Yeah, one space. That's exactly what we need. The skull, I need to get rid of the skull. I need to get rid of the skull. Right. So, let's go plastic. We can get 6 whole plastic cubes. Medkits, 5 medkits. How possible is that? Heart berries? Heart berries are very possible, and so are the sheets. Let's get 10 of these. And then let's go get some heart berries, which we know are, at least some of them anyway, are over here. Am I going to have the backpack space? I am not. That is such a kicker. Right, drop there. And then hope that that's enough space. Right, we need, like, a lot of berries in order to... Yeah, I know you're going to want to try and destroy me. I know. They really do explode. They really do explode. Right, my person has lost a few items, but I think we can get them all back by just heading out over here. There we go. Get the skull. Did you avenge me, Ethereal unit? I hope you did. I hope you did. Right. Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's tell you to follow, because sometimes you decide to stay. Head back here. Oh yeah, I need to get an upgrade for the... Oh, oops. I need to get an upgrade for the unit as well. Right, skull. Get rid of. And interact here. Medkits. We can get literally 1. That is so lame. That is so lame. But look, at least it's new stuff, right? At least it's new contracts, new opportunities. Collect, collect, collect. I do not care about these mushroom heads anymore, so we'll yoink that out of the way in order to get these. Good. Because I need more plastics anyway. Any more junk that I want to remove from my inventory? Ideally the smaller number. Yeah, so that, for example, the insect wings, the small number of things that we can remove is great. Yeah, that is excellent. Right, this silo thing here. So this is now remote. Does this count as... So if I, like, transfer the... If I transfer these things... If I transfer all of my mallow seeds, no. If I transfer all of the components that I need in order to manufacture any of the specimens, stuff like that, crystal tusks, venom sac, all of that nonsense. Does that work? Does that work as like a remote? I mean, let's go and put it to the test. I'll see if I can go and make this. It totally does work. That is amazing. Okay, so it just works. It just works. And then presumably it's going to go straight into my... Does it go straight into my inventory? Okay, it goes straight into my inventory, but it does mean that I can now just offload any of this junk. Any of this junk. So, control. There we go. Just get it all moved. And I don't need to worry about any of this stuff because it's all remotely connected, and it means that I can pick it all up and ideally use it and ideally process with it. I guess the proof will be in the pudding whether or not we can, like, export it directly. Looks like it. Looks like it. Looks very good, in fact. Right, medkits. Let's get 3 medkits. Man, we still don't have enough. And then what do I need for the O2 unit? We can absolutely get the Ethereal unit to get that all working. It's good. Nice. Medkit, medkit, medkits. And let's get you ordered. Amazing. So we are definitely moving towards rank 3, which is quite good. We need 8 yellow research specimens. You know, that is going to be very easy for me to do. I'm going to need to get some more refined sirenite stuff. And I'm going to need to get some more resin. You know what? Bring in some more resin. Bring in resin. I mean, why would I bother collecting it all? I mean, I've got the organics, but I can at least buy the resin in. What the heck? Do it. It takes like no time at all. Anything here that I can get? 4 wires? 4 wires might actually be doable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Let's just make 4 right now. The resin is good. And, oh, look at that. Suddenly, we can make 60 of these things. That's maybe a bit much. We're probably not going to need 60. But it's done now. Also, I'm going to go and harvest this machine over there because I don't actually need you, and I actually don't need you either, or any of this stuff. Yeah, we need the silo to stay there just because it's got stuff in it, and I dread to think what would happen if I moved that. But the whole point of being able to do this is that I can now manufacture things much more closely. And this is sort of echoing the setup that we've got on that other planet. Whatever the planet is called. Right. Sure. Make half the number that we can make. That's probably a good policy from now on. It's good. And then send up that wire order, whatever that wire order was. This one. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're up to 2,000 already. We're pressing on machine parts. Yeah, we can make machine parts, right? Yeah, a few more sheets. And we'll be good. Let's make 10 sheets. Excellent. And the great thing about sheets is that they happen to be built really quickly. I'm going to get another sheet press. I think I might struggle to... do all the stuff that I want to do with just one singular sheet press. So we're going to start the process of getting a second one. Going to get some sample dishes as well, because we know the sample dishes will end up being useful because we can now use them in the advanced production of stuff. We don't need the hovercraft, or well, we do need the hovercraft, but we can't get it. So that's fine. Anything else that I can do right now? 10 plastic sheets. We can get 5. We can get 5, and then maybe get another smelter furnace in here. Sure can, if I'm not standing in the exact position. And we can make some more plastic bricks. Nope, we can't make any more plastic bricks, but I can get some more resin, and then we can get some more plastic bricks. Oh, this is so good. This is all coming together. Look at this. This feels properly good. Right. The resin is just about to pop out of here. Amazing. Plastic, mallow puffs. Yeah, we'll start the process of making 3. And then we'll just do all this harvesting. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So now we will have a huge field that we can use to tap in to get plastic anytime we need to. Right, let's pause. Let's refund. Refund all. Yep. And then go plastic bricks. Make as many as we can. That's 33, and it doesn't even use up all of my resin. So that is perfect. Right. Machine parts. Let's get them away. What's next? Oh, who cares? Who cares what's next? I didn't even realize that we were that close to the next rank. Oh, collector bot, logistics bot, belt feeder unlocked. This is the automation that I was after. This is good. This is really good. So, logistics bot automatically collects resources from nearby silos for structures with queues. Okay. Does that mean furnaces? I don't know. Automatically collects and deposits items into connected silos. Place under silo. Right. Am I going to destroy this? Yes, I'm going to destroy this. I cannot believe how we managed to make that happen. Right. Let's do a... we need more organics. I actually can't believe that we need more organic... not more organics, more minerals. Because I have loads of them, I think, in the chest. Either way, get a transformer. Zones can't overlap. Don't worry. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna get that in there. Excellent. I don't think don't think that we need the zones to... I think... Oh, for God's sake, we need more minerals. I have everything. I have absolutely everything that I could ever need. And we just need to build it. Right. But if we get that silo in here. Here we go. Try not to step in the way, please, robots. And actually, tell you what, I'll repair you whilst I'm here. There we go. Good little help there. And we are just going to interact here. And I would love to move absolutely everything across. There we go. Just move everything. I can just press the E button, and that moves everything at once. Wow, there you go. The more you know. It's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it, though? Anyway. Right, so that is good. Let's see if we can build the belt feeder. Feeds items onto a connected belt. Uses logistics bots to automate deposit. Right. Let's get the collector first. Minerals. Flippin' minerals. Okay, I'm not messing around with minerals anymore. Just give me some minerals automatically. Thank you very much. Also, what are our orders? What are our next orders? That's it? 10 research specimens? I mean, 2 medkits? Medkits are maybe a little bit out of our reach to do, but that's fine. Oh, look at all this. It's all coming good. Right. Collector bots. We do that now? We absolutely can. Collector bot goes here. Nice. Build you. So, collect. Okay, so you're just gonna do that. You're just gonna chill. That's fine. A belt feeder. But is that gonna allow us to go into... I don't think that's... See, I still don't think that's... It's gonna allow us to belt feed into a furnace. I mean, let's try it. We'll build another furnace over here, and if I do need to get it moved, I will. But we'll try... Yeah, see, I don't think this belt feed... I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know what we'd realistically need with a belt feeder, to be honest with you. I'm just not sure. Karakavite, let's get... I don't know, like 20 of these things. We're gonna need them anyway. And max out the amount of Karakavite we make there. That's good. Okay, let's head down. Let's max this out as well. We're going to get some more sample dishes. Yeah, so I want to see. Will the collector bot collect? It doesn't look like it's collecting. Do you need to be in the same zone? You may very well need to be in the same zone. Let's see if we do... like a recipe here. Right, recipe here. And then I'm going to move out of the way. Will the collector bot collect? The proof is going to be in the pudding. Come on, let's see. There we go. Okay, so it does look like it is the sort of same zone. Right. That's a problem. I mean, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's just an annoyance. It's just an annoyance because we will need to build a silo here. But, I mean, I'm going to need an additional silo here anyway. So, it was probably going to happen. Right. Build that there. Build the collector bots here. Nice. Great. And now you're going to collect. Lovely. That's exactly what we like to see. That's good. Let's get some orders up into space, shall we? 11 wires. That might actually be possible right now. Yep, it is. Plastic sheets. Let's see if we can try and get some plastic sheets. Build, I don't know, half of them. It's good. And then I'm going to go and head on back down to my processing area, which I'm now wishing I had made much closer. Double check the orders. Mostly yellows. Yellows and purples. Yellows and purples. We can do 10 yellows, and then we'll do 10 purples, or 10 reds, or whatever they are. But after the wires are done, that will be another order complete. The 2 medkits, the medkits are a little bit more challenging to deal with, because we have to go down here and faff around with these things. Although, can I just buy berries now? I think I can buy berries. And if I can buy berries, that's berry seeds. Maybe I just buy the berry seeds and then we just pummel a few into the ground. But then again, it seems like an awful lot of hassle. Right, let's collect a whole bunch of mallow because we're going to need it for plastic eventually. We might as well just do it. Collector bot's looking fine. And at least that means that now we know each and every section, each and every transformer area is going to require a silo and a collector bot. That is pretty important. Also, blue. We need blue. I need 2 medkits. Still 2 medkits, and that's still not going to be possible, is it? Because I just need more berries. Okay, that's fine. Get a few more of these suckers. Might as well, because they're really useful. And we'll go and get some more. What did I need again? I keep flipping forgetting. What is it? I need blue. Yeah, so we've got yellow. I need blue and red. And actually, red would be slightly more useful right now. Oh, no, tell a lie. There's pink. There's so many different... No, there's loads of different flipping colors. Okay, so maybe blue would be more useful. Also, I'm thinking that I need to actually try and encourage a little bit more moth growth. Oh, that's a lot of junk that I just got there. Yeah, we need to clearly try and get more. We need to clearly try and get more of these berry bushes. I need them for like so much right now. So yeah, I guess I will order some seeds and I will get some stuff planted. Right, I've got 270 seeds. Let's get them planted. It'd be nice if I could plant it'd be nice if I could like drag and plant in a certain area, but I suppose it keeps me humble, doesn't it? Right, I think that's enough. You can't really see where they are, but it's like a lot. I feel like it's maybe 40 or something, 50, something like that. I mean, look, there's an extra few just for good measure. Just for good measure. Right, can't do anything else there. Oh yeah, can I get any more? Yeah, okay. So shipping rank 4 didn't give me any extra goodies that will allow me to upgrade myself. Have I got blues? If I don't have blues, I will have them soon. Plastic sheets we're gonna get. Yep. And then reds we'll get as well. That's nice. And then the 2 medkits, I did actually go and collect the resources that I needed in order to get the 2 medkits. I need more sheets. That's annoying. Let's get that. And let's get... I mean, that is... I need to max that, actually, yeah. And then I will also order more ore, because I need more ore. But that will allow me to get 2 medkits. 2 medkits is perfect, because 2 medkits means that I get the order. The order correct. Right. Craft. Am I still crafting? I'm still crafting. I'm crafting loads, and we're crafting blues. That's fine. Okay, good. Good timing, actually. This is all harvested. And it looks like I am going to need all of these, because if I don't, I will not be able to have my moths. There we go. Harvest a moth. Brilliant. Another one. Okay, another one down there. Fantastic. Some more pupil goo or whatever the heck the nonsense is. We'll do it. And greens. Pupil fluid. That's it. I think it was yellow that I needed more than anything else. Let's max out yellow. Hey, look, nothing is particularly challenging for us to do right now. We're also up to 3,800, so we're making some pretty sweet progress. Let's get 10 more machine parts, because I just have a feeling I'm going to need them. We'll get some blues off. Nice. We are, like, getting more orders, but we're actually keeping pace with the orders at the moment. The machine parts, we should be able to get done very shortly. That's the medkit order that I was looking to get done. Reds and 4 medkits. I think not. I think we can just do the machine parts one. Or this one. Yeah, the 2 out of 10 machine parts that we need. That should be easy. Or 11 machine parts. I mean, machine parts are fairly easy for us to do, regardless. I will get more of these things. I will get more... yep, we will max this out. Is that going to be all of my citrumite crystals? Probably will be, but we can always just order them in if we need them. Because... I mean, why not? Max out the amount of plastic that we can get. This is looking really good. And also, I will build another one of these things over here because we've already got the setup in the sector for the collection. So we might as well, and that will allow me to immediately try and max out the amount of Hebarchium ingots that we will get. I will also order a few more minerals just because I know that I will need them. Anything that we can get right now would be great. Hebarchium sheets. Yeah, I can do that. I can easily do that. Nice. And the Hebarchium sheets will come good in just a second. One more machine part, and that will be order 83. Alright, we're close. We're close. Just get it done. Get it into storage. Get it into storage. There we go. That's our machine parts. It's good. How many more orders do I need? It can't be many. Right, let's go get pink research specimens. Go get pink research specimens, and then a few more Hebarchium ingots. Max that out. We're already working on the Hebarchium up there. So that's nice. And then, what did I say? Pink research specimens, which we should be able to do. Venom sacs, hunter organs, or conductive jelly. Okay, maybe that's going to be slightly more challenging than initially anticipated. I may not have the goods for that. I may not have the goods for that. Yeah, I need one more, very unfortunately. What about some reds? Can I do some reds? Some reds, medkits, and some more machine parts. If I can do reds here, I will do reds in as large a quantity as I possibly can. Reds are tough to come by as well. Insect wings, insect pinchers, insect guts. See, I've gotten rid of all of the junk. We can now only really get blues. I'll get 10 blues just for the sake of it. But that's annoying. What about if I destroy you, by the way? Can I chase you? No, I can't. Okay. The only reason that I felt confident doing that is because I knew that I had a jetpack. And that's going to allow me to either chase them down or get away. Either which, it's fine. Right. What are we getting? We're getting resin. So you literally just give me resin. Ah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Junk like that. Junk like that. Okay. No worries. We'll just let you do what you do. I could maybe go to the second planet and get some more resources if we wanted to, but I mean, we're so close to the next level. We might as well just stick around here and get the job done, I think. Some more wires. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, yeah, we just need more options for orders, really. Medkits, Karakovite sheets. Fine. Okay. We're going to get like another 3 orders done. It's going to be super easy to do. We just need to knuckle down and get the job done. But we'll get that, and then that will give us the 6,000 that we're after, and then hopefully rank 4. Like not long after that. That is the dream. Right, I've just been exploring a little bit, mostly to find heads. I have really, like, explored a lot of the south of the map. There's actually another head just down there, but I can't really be bothered going to get it. It is so unbelievably fast with the jetpack. It's so nice to be able to just sort of scoot past the water and just get around, like, really nice and easily. I did also try and get a few more berries whilst I was there. Tell a lie, I didn't, but I did disappear for long enough to allow some berries to grow, which is kind of the same thing, I suppose, if you look at it from a very, very, very squinted angle. Collect that. Nice. We're getting a bit of extra resin. Any extra juicy components that we can turn into stuff. Reds and... yeah, look at that. So reds and pinks I should have a few of. The reds seem to be... you know, so when those green, like, monsters, like, appear from the portal underground, if you've been paying very, very close attention, it's happened, like, 3 times. I think the red stuff is the result of that, because I did encounter that once on my journeys, so that's kind of cool, I guess, if you care about that. There we go, more stuff to yoink, and insect wings. Yep, perfect. I will take it. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't look like we can get the pinks. That's the problem. I'm also going to go and take a little trip through... let's just get some... oh, I'm out of sample dishes. Wow, I cannot believe that. That's kind of remarkable. Oh, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, glorious. So this is going to facilitate the construction of so many, I mean, so many medical kits, which seem to be one of the sort of key things that we need to get for, this, this level. Good. Right. Anything that I can send up right now? Yeah. Pinks, medkits, machine parts. We'll get that order away. That's good. We are very, very close to... We're very close to just actually straight up out and out having the cash that we're after. Loads of blue stuff. That's good to have 3 orders away. Right, next thing that I want to do is I want to go and disappear to the other island and see what the advanced tech is. Esoteric stewardship. All flora, including crops, grow significantly faster. That is just about the best flipping thing that we possibly could have gotten. That means... Look at this. You can see it. It's all like... It's all, I don't know. It's all giving off gas. That's amazing. That is really, really good. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's get a few more of these ingots. Let's get a few more of these sample dishes. Not like it particularly matters, because I think that that is enough for all of our stuff. The mallow puffs. I mean, can I harvest? How do I harvest the mallow puffs? Is there a way... Does one of my robots harvest the mallow puffs? The logistics bots collects resources from nearby sites with queues? I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Yeah. Let's... we'll build it. We'll build it. We'll build it. We'll build it just to see if it actually works. And... Yeah, let's destroy... Whatever, you in the middle. That was there's a few more casualties than I intended there, but needs must, I suppose. Right. Will you harvest? If you harvest, it's all good. No. No, you don't. You just deliver. You just deliver. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, what about a collector bot? What about a collector? I mean, if I, for example, was to get, like, some 6. There we go. I get these. If I get some of these berries in this area... Well, first of all, it's going to be a curiosity to see how quickly they grow. Also, I am so close to 6,000 cash. I must be able to get one more mission. There we go. Good. One more mission away. I'm still going to need a few more to get to the next level. Let's see if we can try and get some wires. Plastic ingots. I have no plastic in production, but I do have like 60 already here. So we'll at least start the process of getting that. Can't get anything else. Don't really want to get anything else. Do I need any extra resin? Maybe. Could be worth getting. But, yeah, we're going to see. If this stuff does end up growing, which, you know, it'll be nice if it does, and it will end up growing eventually. But we'll see if it'll automatically be harvested by the collector bot. I am not convinced, to be honest. I just don't think it will. Also, I just got an ethereal... There we go. I got an ethereal bit of plastic there. You remember I unlocked ages and ages ago the ability to get, you know, the ability to have a percentage chance to get a second of any item when I was producing something. Well, that happened. It happened. Get wires up. That's good. You know what? I think I want to just push on to 5 medkits. I think I can do the medkits, right? I totally can do the medkits. I got loads. I got loads of flipping resources. And keep going with this stuff as well. And maybe even get... Oh, yeah, perfect. Max this out. Spend all my minerals. Get a few more minerals. Bring them down. Nice. Okay, that is all of the medkits that I should require for a couple of missions. There we go. What do I need? I must need like one more. I must need just like a single additional component. 4 wires, 4 cardivite sheets. I think that's the ticket for us. 4 wires, 4 cardivite sheets. We'll build 10 of each, just for good measure. And then we will send all of this junk up to space. And I will be extra happy just to get rid of it. There we go. Yep, you're doing a fine job of collecting, Mr. Collector Robot. And you... Yep, and actually, I think there's another thing as well that we can get. So, what does rank 5 unlock? It unlocks a terraformer and a composter. Okay. Well, I'm interested in both, to be brutally honest with you. I'm also going to go to the Atlas, and we are going to get the... We're going to get the thingy repaired. So, let's at least begin the process. I do know where at least a little bit of extra steel is. Chrono's Ranch. Okay. What have you got? You've got a magnet miner. Right. So, what does that mean for us? Yes, I have a fantastic deal for you. Responsible for making decisions. We live just outside the reach in a self-sustaining space station. Food and water are no issue. However, it's very dangerous. We pride on ourselves on being the most efficient asteroid miners in the galaxy. We have over 100 years of experience. Our equipment is getting old. We need to supply you with the parts. Excellent. Brilliant. So, we need to complete the Chrono's Ranch contract. So, Razor Grass... I mean, we'll get that up just because we can. The razor grass requires terraformer composter. I don't even know if that is actually the Chrono's Ranch. So we can't do anything. We can't go to their planet yet. We will probably get that ability in a little bit. Let's turn our attention to the magnet miner. Industrial strength magnet with your target filtering to pull in a variety of mineral types of resources. Yeah, what's the area of effect? I mean, do I care about this? I mean, build it here? Sure. Build it here. I don't know how this works. But we can at least experiment with it. Right. Let's get you here. Excellent. And we can always get ourselves... We can always get ourselves more power if we need to, but sadness, I don't want to. I do not want to. 4 power? Was that always there? I don't think it was. Well, we're going to quick craft a few, because I need to still connect this area up. Or actually, it might already be connected up from above. Right. So, the magnet miner, if I destroy you here... But I mean, what's the point? What's the point of this? Does it like attract? I'm really not sure. Industrial strength magnet to pull in a variety of mineral type resources. So, do you cause... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm absolutely not sure. Let's build the other 2 buildings that we know that we've unlocked. What? What? Did you just pull in... Did you pull in that? How did that work? So yeah, you might pull in... You actually might just, like, pull resources up from the underground. I'm gonna leave you alone for a little while, just so that I can see a little bit of new stuff happen whenever we go there. Terraforms organic top-rich soil into farmable tiles. Okay. Breaks down crops into either organics for crafting or fertilizer for farming. And we can actually punt both of these things. We can punt both of these things into existence. Let's get you up here. Nice. And then... Yes, so that's razor grass, right? Also, is this harvesting? I can't actually tell. It must, though. It must be harvesting. Right, interact. A scrumptious... Ah, okay. This is how we plant and harvest. Good to note. The composter. Let's get the composter here. Nice. It's still possible that the collector bot might harvest these things, but I don't know. Right, so this converts crops into organics. Converts this crop into organics. Crops to organics, crops to organics. Standard fertilizer. Greatly improve the yield chances of a quality crop. Or vastly improve the chances of yield of a quality crop. And that's manure. And I don't know how we get manure, but... Okay. Organics, razor grass. Do we actually even have razor grass? I don't think we have razor grass. Let's build another one of these. In fact, let's build another 2 of them, actually, if we can. Oh, yeah, by the way, look at that. It's totally harvesting. Amazing. So what do I need? Why do I need this sucker? Right. I would like to buy some razor grass seeds, but I don't think I can. Harvest, but leave the crops intact. Harvest until... we need razor seeds, but I don't think the razor seeds are going to be hard to find. I've not actually got any, but I presume it's this stuff here? No, it's not. And I don't know how... Okay, well then that's going to be an issue then. Razor seeds. Ah, perfect. Maybe they were present on another planet. I'm not sure. Either way, we're going to get the razor seeds in here. And I can continue to send up plastic bricks, other junk that is not required. That's good. Oh, that is progress towards the Kronos Ranch contract. I did not check the contract owner, but at least that is now known. So, razor thingies, yep, let's do that. Nice. Okay, so fertilizer-wise, it is taking an absolute age. We need resin in order to get a fertilizer. And glow caps. I don't think I can get... Can I order glow caps? Because if I can order... I mean, I can definitely order resin. Can't order glow caps. Tell you what, video game. I'll take the resin. The glow caps, I think I can order the glow cap seeds. What I need to do, though, right, is I need to build... I need to auto-harvest this. There is about a 0% chance that I am wanting to harvest this manually. Existing zones can't overlap. Okay, you need to be in here. That's nice. So, I get the transformer. I get the transformer right in there. Excellent. We end up building you very, very quickly. And then, marvelously, we should just be able to yoink in one of these suckers. And then a little collector bot underneath the base. And you will just harvest everything that I have here. Oh, that is so delightful. Oh, that is amazing. And you know what? We now know that we can do the exact same with this area over here. Silo in the corner. Punt it up. Let's do it. I need to figure out how the logistics bot works. That's... I mean, I presume... if I was to set... Let's build the... Hold on, let's just get this built. I presume if I was to set this to... For example, right? If I was to set this to always build plastic, we turn on T, we turn on infinite production to plastic. Then we get a logistics bot. In fact, if we go recycle here, then we build a logistics bot in this sector. I'm assuming that it would just supply the plastic. If it does it supply the resources needed for the plastic? Nope. No, it does not. So... I don't understand how that works then. I don't understand how the logistics bot works. I mean, the logistics bot will definitely supply to the belt feeder, but the problem is that the belt feeder just does not... The belt feeder will go into the silo, which is fine. I'm very happy with that. But the belt feeder will not feed into these furnaces, which is a bit of a shame. Either way, look at this. It's working like an absolute dream, and we're making progress on the Kronos Ranch. Yeah, is it possible to tell which contracts are which? Orders? I don't think so. Maybe it's just... Yeah, see, yeah, maybe it's just X number of contracts. Fine. Okay, let's do it. Let's press on. Did I unlock any new bits here? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, should we see how this fertilizer thing works? Yeah, the organics is nice, I guess, but we'll give this a little shot. I guess I can maybe try building a logistics bot in here. Automatically collects resources from nearby silos for structures with queues. Sure. Maybe I'm thinking that the fertilizer that we produce in the fertilizer will be automatically supplied to here. Yep, we're still working away on that. We've got 8 fertilizer coming up of the very most basic variety. We'll get more in a bit, unless I can deploy it. I mean, I don't know how we deploy it. Ooh, Blanco fruits. Apply standard fertilizer to soil. Apply advanced fertilizer to soil. We need a bit more in order to make this happen. So, yep, let's do it. Apply fertilizer. Nice. Is that better? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, fine, I guess. That's okay. So it's pretty much just continuation of missions. The razor grass is coming along nicely. We need refined citronite. Yeah, I mean, we just need lots of stuff, and it's a real shame that I cannot seemingly figure out how to do the automation of the furnaces, if indeed there is a way to do the automation of the furnaces, because I think I can do all of the stuff that is required of me for the Kronos Reach mission. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, which I suppose is fair enough, but yeah, not sure what else I'm missing here. Okay, so figured something out. I'm just adding, there we go, a whole bunch of extra glow shroom things to my new area. Here's what I have figured out. So if we have a little look at the mission interface, you can see that we need to have a certain, like, grade of crops, and I think that these are crops that are, like, matured with a fertilizer. So, for example, we're going to get heart berries with a little green star if they have been matured, like, with a heart, with a green fertilizer. So, for example, my razor grass, we've got 11 out of 14, and so we're clearly, like, working on that, and it's been fertilized. The ground's been fertilized with the green fertilizer, so therefore it works. And look, there we go. Now everything's got a little green mark next to it. So I think that is what we need to do. That's good to note, because it means that I have at least figured something out. I'm going to get this over here, and we are going to do at least a sort of similar silo setup that we've got pretty much everywhere else, because, I mean, why the hell wouldn't we? I mean, it just makes absolute perfect sense to do it. And then we get a collector bot, etc. It's good. And then I think we're probably going to get two more of these terraformers, because they are, I mean, they're not going to, you know what? Actually, I'll pick you up. Can I destroy you? We go G. There we go. Yeah, it's not like we need them necessarily. What the heck? Okay, it's not like we need them necessarily, but we will need. Oh, for God's sake, we will need to get the components that they produce in a slightly faster quantity than they are currently managing. Okay, you know what? Sure, we'll just do it in these two locations that I'm very much not bothered about, but that's fine. And I presume that we are going to have progressively more and more sophisticated... Oh. Ah, yes, I see. We need power. And, of course, we need to build ourselves another wind turbine, which is annoying, but there's another one down... Okay. That is the first time... That's good. That, believe it or not, that death is a great death to have. That is the first time that we have actually seen this stuff get developed here. So this magic mineral miner thing does, in fact, pull spores and stuff right out of the ground. I wasn't just imagining it. That is cool. That is cool. I'm not gonna lie, that is cool. Right. Let's get that in there. Let's get it built. Amazing. Also, now that I have got, I mean, berries coming out the absolute wazoo, I can just, like, feed all of these things now. Look at that. There we go. Fantastic. Superb. And we can let the thing do the thing. We can let the thing do the thing. Yeah. The reason, by the way, that I need so many glow shrooms is because we need to get fertilizer level 2, and I need loads of glow caps in order to do that. So, yeah, that is what we're after. Right. Let's check out the missions here. Because, okay, so I need some mallow puffs at a higher level. That's it. I need some Hebarchium sheets. I've also built a new optical thingy, just because I know that I need them. There we go. Still can't figure out how to automate furnaces. I'm just going to assume at this point that it is not possible. Max that out. X, there we go. Good. And we will do mallow seeds there. Nice. And then we will get this standard fertilizer applied. Yep, we will build more standard fertilizer. Build like 28. That's fine. So yeah, standard fertilizer, we'll get that applied to where it needs to be applied. And that is our razor grass. 406 coins for it. It's hardly anything special, but it is at least progress towards the mission. And in fact, some wires, some more Hebarchium. We will be pretty much all up and running in no time. And in fact, let's get like 16 wires. I mean, we always need more wires. And I'm gonna order some more minerals. I suppose. I mean, do we have any way to mine? We have any way to mine this mine? Holy cow! This must mine fast. That's nice. Means that I don't have to go anywhere. Slightly terrifying in the sense that I will occasionally stumble upon these crystal guys, which are really kind of annoying, more so than anything else. Yeah, and they do damage to both my robot and to me personally. But maybe a collector in that area. Maybe we will finally have some way to mine those spires, because we can't actually do it with a auto miner. The auto miner is only for the deposits in the ground. So not happening, at least not for a while. Right, let's get the fertilizer deployed over here. Very important. That's good, and that's a good couple of crops. The only problem with the crops is that they do take a little while of a little bit of time to actually just mature. There we go. And what's this? Refined citramite? Yep, I'll take it. But yeah, we'll get this quest done in absolutely no time whatsoever. I think we need like 1, maybe 2 more missions for Chrono's Reach here. We're gonna very quickly go down and see if... Oh god, I hate the placement of that. That is not good. See if we can try and squeeze in any more of these things. I mean, not really, to be honest. I don't think any of those colors are the right colors that we actually need. We need pink and we need red, and I have the ability to make exactly neither of them. So we need marionite or machine parts, and the machine parts I suppose we can maybe do. The thing is, though, we actually don't have that much of the whatever the base ingot is called, the Hebarchium, because I'm just not producing it quickly enough. We need so many resources, and we're not making it overly quickly. We're turning it into sheets in order to facilitate the construction of health kits. You know, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. There we go. We'll get that away. Oh, we need 1 more after this. That's fine. I did have a little bit of a crash. The crash was when I tried to change the resource here. So I clicked plant, and then I wanted to change the razor grass to the glow cap. That crashed my game. But you know what? I think 1 crash in like 4 hours is a pretty good gig. Right. That is my contract complete. Very nice. It's an experimental Tesla miner. Great. Thank you and take care, my friend. End. Good. Right. So we get a Tesla Sentry. I mean, is that not just the perfect bit of kit to put like right here? Is it not just the perfect bit of kit to put right here? It's the perfect bit of kit to put right here. I mean, of course, after we power... Organics. Right, give me some organics, please. In fact, that's not organics. That's ore. But I'm going to just be real lazy and get my importer to do it. I love this thing, by the way. It is absolutely sick, and it doesn't take very long at all. I'll maybe go down and just destroy some trees. This is a tree outside the Moth Sanctuary. So we can rest easy that we're not going to be disrupting any moth sleeping patterns or anything like that. Although that's not enough. I want to see the sentry. I want to see the sentry thing in action. Come on, where are... Oh, you're taking such a long time because it's low power. How is that fair? Surely... surely it shouldn't... Surely it shouldn't take that long, right? Because... I mean, it's not like... It's not like there's gonna be... No, thank goodness. It's not like there's gonna be low power at the space station that you're going up to. Like, that's just ridiculous. What a ridiculous prospect. Right. I would like to get at least 7 power from this. Good enough for me. 7 power is fine. Right. Let's head back. Let's not get destroyed by those explodey boys. And then let's see if this Tesla Tower sentry is actually doing anything. Hey! It is! Look at that! Okay, so it's actually destroying the rocks in the area. That is very, very cool. Okay, I'm going to recycle you and then put you slightly more centrally. But you will destroy everything. So that is a way to auto-mine. That is 100% a way to auto-mine. In fact, I would suspect it is the way to auto-mine. And that goes right in the center there. We pull in all of these rocks. We shoot the rocks. And we shoot the little bugs as well. Oh. We're pulling something up out of the ground. It's good enough. It's good enough. So, yeah, we do need to get a silo in here. But that's not really a problem for me. Right, so in order to get to the next area, we need 6,000 coins, which we've absolutely knocked out of the park. And then we need two additional bits of metal. However, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this up right about now. I am absolutely in love with this game. This is a fantastic, fantastic game. I have had an amazing time. It's really good. You should definitely check it out. It is absolutely phenomenal. I think it is launching on the 31st of July. This is the release version, and I can say with an absolute degree of confidence that it is excellent. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.